everyone, and welcome to Random Number Generation here on GDQ Hotfix. This is the show about randomizers, the runners, and the communities behind them. I'm Sky Bills, your host, and this is episode 115, IronMario 64 with Bubzia. Right before we get started here, I got a couple announcements here on behalf of Games Done Quick. Summer Games Done Quick 2025 will be live in Minneapolis from July 6th through the 13th. Register to attend the event by May 26th. Use exclamation point SGDQ in Twitch chat or visit gamesdonequick.com for more info. And go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to check out this season's lineup and check out the schedule for an in-depth look at this week's runs. And with that being said, Bubzia, I cannot believe I haven't had you on the show yet. I'm so happy to have you here, though. Welcome.
Yes, hello. I'm very happy to be here and showcase this today. It's a bit unusual for me to not be blindfolded, but you know.
Well, I was going to say, I saw that, and, right before the show, we were talking in the pre-show, I'm like, you don't have to do this blindfolded, right? Like, I never said there was no advertisement towards anything blindfolded, so.
Yep, exactly. No, but what I'm here today with is IronMario, actually. For those who don't know what that is, it's basically a new kind of phenomenon that happened in the Mario community. I guess a month ago, someone released this ROM hack of Super Mario 64, which is a randomizer, but also kind of combined with Ironmon, that Pokemon challenge where you have to do the super hard and random stuff. And IronMario combines both of that. It's a challenge to basically do a randomizer completely damageless, with also some additional challenges that we're gonna see later on during the runs. And yeah, I will just be here today and showcase everything that this ROM has to offer, basically, to you guys. And yeah, I hope I can showcase some cool runs that go deep, because unfortunately, this is very, very hard. It only has been completed by, we actually checked before, 64 people before.
Wow.
Exactly 64. And yeah, we're gonna go for the classic, first of all, 70-star category in the normal settings. I'm gonna talk about all what's happening here when we actually are in the gameplay. But yeah, I think with that, I would be ready to go if you have nothing else.
No, you explained that very well. So again, there's going to be a lot of resetting here. We are going to keep the timer running throughout all the resets. We're not going to restart the timer. If Bubzia finishes, and only if Bubzia finishes, we are going to stop the timer, and then we will restart the timer on a new challenge, either another 70-star, an extended challenge, or something else later on that recently got developed as of recently. But we will get to that later on. Are you ready, Bubzia?
Yes, I would be ready. So,
all right, on your account.
Let's do a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. So, Bubs, where were you? Where were you finished in this? So, because a lot of people ask, wait, there were some winners. Do you remember what number you finished in? Because I know you said you weren't the first one.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't the first. I was pretty early on done with 70-star. I think I definitely was the first 25 finishes or so of 70-star. So not too fast, not too quick, but it was a fun time. So right now, this is the first run, so I have to explain, of course, a bit of the concepts here that are going on. First of all, random music. It's the best thing ever. There is so cool music in this hack. It's amazing. So if for nothing else, you can stay here for the absolute cool jams that we're gonna hear today. And yeah, the colors are random, the coins are random. As you can see, I'm in Rainbow Ride now in the first stage. The stage entries are random, coins are random, one-ups are random, enemies are random. There's a bomb here. Mario's outfit is random, the music is random, the skyboxes are random. Look at this skybox here. This is not Rainbow Ride as you know it. The stars are random as well. So you can see, for example, there on that lonely island, there is a star in the very far back, which is not good for me. But yeah, long story short, everything is random, and we cannot get hit at all. If we get hit even once, if we lose 1 health, my save file gets deleted. It's gone. There's no redemption from it. There's some other fun quirks that this challenge adds, which is in every single stage there is one so-called green demon, which is a box like this, which usually could have stars, for example, or coins or one-ups or whatever, but one of these boxes is fake. And if you hit that fake box, a so-called green demon will spawn, which is a one-up that chases you, and if it touches you, you die. So let's see. This is just a normal one-up, so I got lucky. And this is also console compatible. So yeah, there is a showcase of fall damage, for example.
Yep. Did you just you just popped the green demon? Well, a possible green demon. Bubsy, what were you thinking there? Oh my gosh, you scared me. But it wasn't that, it was the fall damage.
Yeah, that's usually what you would do in the beginning of a run, because in the beginning you can take much more risks than at the late into the run, because if it's the first couple of stars, it doesn't matter if you reset or not, because you will be right back in the stage again. Mm-hmm. And then that's why there will be lots of resets probably in such a showcase here. BBH, we're gonna also talk a lot about different strategies and what I think while I go through these stages. I kind of want to showcase the green demon here, so there is one. So I can hear this ominous laugh, and you see this one-up here chasing me, and I hit that wrong box, and now this one-up is just chasing me, and if I touch it, I will die. And every single stage has one of these fake boxes, so it's difficult. You definitely need to know. It helps to know, for example, how many boxes in each stage there are, and how many of these boxes are actually stars versus something else. So a lot of game knowledge is definitely helpful. But as a beginner, I think it's actually it's a pretty good mod to learn all these things, randomizer in general. And BBH, I will try to share as much knowledge as I can during this session today, so that anyone who wants to maybe play this in the future themselves can join in. BBH is a very, very bad stage, in my opinion, for this whole challenge. Also, I do believe the green demon, because BBH has not a single star that is in a box, so it was completely pointless of me opening that box. It was just as a showcase kinda. And BBH is pretty bad because, again, we want to get as many fast stars as possible with as little danger as possible. And BBH has so many doors which you cannot really see through. So behind every single door, there could just be an enemy that instantly hits you and you are dead. So it's lots of improvising for sure, lots of figuring out which stars are safe, which ones are not so safe. And also, since we're not doing all of 120 stars, it's pretty important to do dynamic routing, because some stars are maybe just barely possible to get. Also, I do see nothing in this stage. There's not a single star around here. Let's go do that big eyeball. So
there were a few questions from the crowd here. I just wanted to answer really quickly. So to clarify, I don't think this is a question, but it is something worth addressing. A 70 star across multiple seeds or just one? Just one, but that is worth mentioning because that is valid. And somebody said, is it possible to finish this? Yes, 64 people have finished this so far, as Bubsy had said at the beginning. I've also seen a few people get into the 60s as well, 60 stars out of 70. Do you know anyone who's finished 100 or 120, Bubsy?
Oh yes, recently there has been the first 120 star completion.
Wow.
By Majora, a runner who also got the first 100 star completion actually. So huge shout outs to Majora for that huge accomplishment. There was also the first 70 completion recent. There was also the first 70 completion with hardcore settings, which is something we're also gonna showcase later on. Which basically adds a lot of more enemies and a lot more difficulty still than this. And to come back to the seeds that were mentioned earlier, so there is this is a proper randomizer, so there are actually as many seeds as you can possibly think, because every single coin can just be everywhere. If you die, it's gonna be always different. And first star. My wish is that we get out of BBH as fast as we can. So what I think of when I enter stages like this is I know that BBH has one open star. Like there has to be somewhere one star just flying around. And that's kind of my goal to find. Otherwise, there is Ghost Hunt where you need to kill all 5 ghosts, but it takes forever to do. There's also red coins, which are pretty safe, but again, to find all red coins in randomized positions takes so long. And then there is merry-go-round. There's the big boo that also spawns a star, so we can do that one.
That is an enclosed space for a boo that big.
There were many boos in here for sure. And yeah, you can always kind of a tiny bit see at least where the stars spawn if you pay attention. Usually I use the time when animations happen to read chat, so I always miss them, but
hey, no problem. Especially if you're in traffic over there, I can always read chat for you as well. So exactly. No worries. Also, we were talking about hardcore in chat, but we can get to that later on.
Yeah, we will showcase hardcore mode 100% during this showcase as well, because hardcore was something that I actually also was running and attempting already. I had the fun idea after I finished 70 star normally. I was like, I will not bother with 100 star and whatever. I will go straight to 120 star with hardcore settings. I don't know what I was thinking, because very soon I realized that is a very, very bad idea. But yeah, I have some experience with hardcore, unfortunately, or fortunately. I don't know what you would call that. So right now we're going for the Ghost Hunt star. The merry-go-round star, because that will also, of course, spawn at the other end of the world. So lots of backtracking in this stage. BBH is just not a fun time, I have to say. It's one of my least favorite stage. Oh, there's the free star. But yeah, we already spawned the star for the go-round, so we're gonna go up. And that enemy was close. You shouldn't really rush and like do fast and quick speedrun movement, because behind every corner there could just be an enemy, and as I said, if you get hit even once, your save file is gone. So, in my opinion, oh god, there were ghosts here. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That was scary.
It's fine. Okay. I just remembered that there were ghosts up the elevator.
Hey, Bubs, here. There's ghosts up the elevator.
Yep. So where did that
Chat
spawn?
wanted to know if you plan on using that blindfold anytime soon.
We will see. Okay, and it exactly happened what I was talking about earlier. I have actually no idea where the star spawned. It was like somewhere in the house.
Oh no! Did somebody take notes? Did anybody got a notepad?
Collaborative effort here. Oh.
Chat, where'd it go? Anybody have those highlight books growing up? This is like the highlights books. Who saw where it went?
It was definitely up there where it already was. Or maybe
it didn't go on top, did it?
I think it was on top.
Oh wait! Is it
there? It is, right?
Here? There it is. Okay.
Very hidden.
I felt like we were doing Blue's Clues there. Yeah. There it is. It's over there.
Okay, we're gonna get the open star and then finally get out of here. BBH, but it's actually very good. Like if you would do normal attempts, you would reset for like good stages in the beginning, because there are some stages that are just horrendously bad. For example, Lethal Lava Land is like, if you get living through Lethal Lava Land, like you already are a winner. PHI is also incredibly bad, because there's a lot of flames and lots of enemies that can just like be stacked on top of each other. And BBH, in my opinion, is like maybe the third worst stage because of all the enemies that can be behind doors. So actually, I'm pretty happy that this was the first stage. As I said, the run can die like at any given point, so it's not. You are never safe. That's why, like, even if we get to run deep into the game, we shouldn't be safe and like happy about it. But everything with patience and calmness, it will be fine. That's my motto.
We should talk about stage re-entry, Bubsia, or lack thereof.
Yeah, very true. So there's another additional challenge, actually, in IronMario, which is you cannot. So, for example, I got now 4 stars in BB-8, right? You can now decide to get into a new stage, or you are basically locked out of this forever. So if I now enter another stage, I will not be able to re-enter BBH for the rest of the run. So I abandon the 3 stars that are still there, which is a big part of the reason why routing is so important. Because if you leave out too many stars, you can literally just soft lock yourself. This is just like a safety measure from the developers, because otherwise you could leave some stars that are easy for like the late game and then just come back to the old stage, but like that way it's a bit more tricky and difficult. Okay, so we kind of need to always figure out how many stars in which stage we get before we leave, and I'm trying to figure out where the next stage is. And BBH is open, so we're gonna go here. Also, the star doors have different star requirements. There's the big boo. Need to be very careful here because of all these tiny ghosts. Okay, THI. Okay, the second worst stage.
Oh, now the worst part about this is that this is the worst stage entry for IronMario. I've heard IronMario runners talk about this.
It is true.
And now it's the worst stage with the worst stage entry. That's a bad combination of things, Bubsia.
Yeah, it is. So THI, with the classic Sunshine music though. THI is very, very notorious for being absolutely garbage. So there's 3 boxes in total. There's one flying over there. One is a fake box that will kill you. One is a star, and one is useless. So it's a 1 in 3 chance, basically. With that box being there with no escape route, it's not very likely I'm gonna get that. Secrets as the big Mario is actually a pretty decent star, which I probably will go for if the secrets are properly like located. Kind of need to scout a bit. You can also use one tip that I have for many people is use the pause screen, because with the pause screen you can actually see more of the stage. So I see now, for example, there's a tiny Goomba right above me on that edge, and I see a secret. So I know that like I need to avoid that Goomba while I go up here, and I can instantly react to it with the jump. So that's like just like a little tiny tip. There's a secret right under the flame spitter, which is not so good. There's one secret in the water, and there's the last one, okay. So I also don't want to get the secret under the flame spitter last, because then the cutscene will play. So I'm gonna get it now, and then spawn the cutscene here in the water where I'm kinda safe. And then the stars on the other side of the world, of course.
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah. I don't know how they programmed it, but it's always like in the worst possible spot where the stars spawn.
As intended, right?
Yup. So, oh god, that was a ghost. A bit too close for my liking.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but yeah, as you can see, this is why this stage entry is so bad, because the boost can just like completely mess you up. We're gonna go for the Wiggler next, since I'm already spawning here anyways. Can just quickly open the Wiggler room. There's also Fly Guys here, or Shy Guys, which are a very, very bad enemy. Oh god, where did that come from?
Oh, yeah, speaking of bad enemies, that one's not nice.
So I'm kind of... Lactus are also not nice at all. Just get me out of here. I just want to get out of DHI, honestly, then I'm a happy person. Okay, the Wiggler fight is very easy, thankfully. You just need to stomp on the Wiggler's head a couple of times.
The Wiggler coins don't seem too bad either. I'm seeing them below you.
I would probably go for the reds as well. It's good to like scout in ahead a bit, so you can see like if any of the coins is like above the void or something, but these look pretty good. Also, safe tip for the Wiggler, just keep your distance. run like in front of him, and then as he is approaching, just jump on the head. It's like you can learn it very quickly. And the stars can also only like spawn in the respective area where you are. So like this star always will spawn somewhere here close to the Wiggler. Otherwise it would be impossible to collect, which is pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, it definitely helps if you know like all the movement options of Mario and stuff. Oh, wait. The Cooper race is also not a bad star in my opinion. But there is a whole Goomba party down there. Why are there so many? That Shy Guy is right above the entrance of the Reds though. That will be a problem, I can already tell.
How do you decide what stages to go for 100 coins in Bubsia?
Usually 100 coins and 70 star are... Hold on. Okay, so 100 coins and 70 star usually are only worth in some specific stages, like either if they are very fast or they are very safe. So Die Dogs, for example, and JRB are two stages where I will probably go for the 100 coins, even though it's extremely slow, but you can just swim around, take your time, get all the coins. And then there are some stages like TTC actually, not like Womp's Fortress, Wet Rye World, which 100 coin stars are just fast over there. So those I will probably also grab.
I noticed you didn't go for it in BBH, and I always felt like there were a lot of coins for BBH. Is that because there's just so many enemies that could hit you there, and it's just not worth it in IronMario?
Yeah, exactly. So I've been doing BBH 100s a couple of times, but I have since learned that, yeah, there is so many enemies that can just spawn inside the door, which you cannot see, that it's not worth the effort.
Sure.
Also, I saw there was, while doing the Cooper race, I saw that there was a box right next to the pipe, which... Oh god, where did that guy come from? I don't like these boots at all.
You have good reactions here, Bubsy, both in emotion and in movement.
Where am I?
Oh, there's a little Koopa. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now what? Okay, forgot about that. Okay. So another fun thing, this is the only thing I know about THI, is if you get the green demon, because there is a star in a box in THI, correct me if I'm wrong, you can go in a pipe and get rid of it, yeah?
Exactly, yeah, that's what I will do right here. So I saw that there is a box right here next to this pipe, and if it's the green demon, then I can escape through the pipe and it will not hunt me anymore. And then I have the knowledge that the other boxes have no green demon. Okay, this is a normal 1-up, so unlucky for us, because we didn't gain any knowledge. There's still one box with the death and one box with the star. Well, in that case, I guess we need to go for reds next. And maybe that's the only star I'm gonna go for here in this stage still. There was this Shy Guy that I'm a bit worried about.
If you're in 100 star, you'd probably maybe consider taking a chance on the box. But yeah, for 70, you might not want to take a chance, because I saw where those other two boxes were. It didn't look good. Exactly.
It all depends on the category as well, as you said. Like 100 star, you cannot really pass up that many stars as in 70. In 70, you have like quite a bit of leeway. Oh, is it that one? Hold on, I need to... Killing Fly Guys is incredibly difficult without getting damaged, because they have RNG. They can either do Fire Spit or charge you. And especially on the surface like here where it's a slope, you want to kind of kill them with the jump dive, but the slope physics make it very, very strange, and they can just fire at you while you jump at them. Okay, got him.
Really good. Yeah, that's
there's another
tricky.
one. Oh, there's another
What? Ah.
Oh, man, it's not good.
Oh, I don't like that.
But yeah, we need to get rid of that guy somehow, or I come from the top and then bound. Why is coming? Got jump scared.
You made me jump out of my own chair.
Okay. Okay, got him. Okay. The stress. Yeah, this hack is pretty stressful for those who have not noticed it so far. But hey, we will manage. Also, one thing we have not talked about is every single coin in this hack has a chance to be a hidden money bag, which is extremely evil. But it's basically like a Kaizo block in like Super Mario World or something, where you can just randomly die from any given coin, basically. Which is, yeah, fun. I actually had my deepest 120 star runs that I had. I think both of them died due to money bags being in the coin. And since then, I really hate that feature with all of my life. But hey, we have cleared THI, I'm out of here, and BBH, so there's only one really, really bad stage left, which is LLL. And then everything else that I will fail is most likely gonna be skill issue. I mean, probably not. There's also lots of RNG everywhere else, but... one more thing. Yeah, go ahead.
You are the first person who I've ever seen survive Tiny Huge Island without taking a death. So there's that.
Nice.
Anyways, go ahead.
I'm happy. So there's also one little quality of life feature where you can see on the doors there is this little icon which shows if you have the requirements for that door or not. So all of these doors are open now, for example, without me needing to check and read the text and stuff, which I think is really cool. Also, I'm playing without the tracker, so I'm kind of forgot already where THI was. Was I already in Worms? No, right? There's no way. Where was Worms? Ah, it was in BBH. Yeah, okay. Then let's go like clockwise from CCM, Dark World, and so on and so on.
Oh, I got chat wishing you good luck, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dark World, interesting. You need to also beat Bowser, of course, to get all the keys. Bowser in the Dark World is usually a stage where you do get the reds for 70. If the star spawn is like on the way and the reds are not horribly placed, because it usually doesn't take too long. Come on. Okay, got it. So right now I saw these 2 reds here on the lower end, and then there should be all the rest up here, which is pretty good, including the spawner for the star. I hope at least. I very much hope at least, because otherwise it means like lots of backtracking. There's the spawner in the middle, that's pretty good. So we know that the star will spawn here where this blue thing is. And then we can just collect the stars, the coins. There's lots of amps in this stage, which I don't like at all. Really, I'm not a fan of amps. I think no one is. There was one coin here. The last one? Hello? Did I miss one or is it up here? Ah, hiding behind the pipe, look at that. So yeah, some stages are definitely more focus heavy than others. In THI I had to be like pretty focused. If you go to like JRB, DDD, like especially the water stages usually are like really calm. But yeah, we are approaching our 10-star mark already. Only 60 more to go without getting hit.
Yeah.
It's a tough challenge, so I cannot promise that we will actually finish a run today of the 70-star category at least. Luckily enough, there have been some updates to the patch, to the mod, which introduces like a new category called 50-star or like light, which you don't have 1 hit, but you have 3 hits actually, which is like very cool for beginners who are just learning and starting out to get a feel for the game. Also, I am very bad at Bowser Throw, so I'm playing it very, very safe here, utilizing some glitches, just doing basically the blindfolded safe strat. You can just re-grab his tail and slowly drag him into the bomb if you're not confident in throws. And yeah, we will see what... We have the basement key now, which means we have lots of stages available to go to. But we kind of need to do them in order anyways, since, as I said, you get locked out otherwise. So we're gonna go to Dark World next and see what is in here. Hopefully a good and quick stage finally, and not a stressful one. This is LLL. Okay, JRB is good. JRB we take. So JRB normally. Okay, there's a box first of all. There is a star that's also very good. And very fitting music, surprisingly. You can also see very nice quality of life. You can see the numbers above the chests, which one is the right order. And here's 1 and 2, which is pretty good. I do kind of want to pop that box to see if it's a green demon. But then I really need to swim fast for that star. What is the worst that can happen? We are only 9 stars in. So let me run. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Thank God.
That's a good chance to take, though, I think. I think you were close enough to another star where you may have been able to make that.
You can also outrun the green demon if you collect another star, similar to the pipe. That's why you can always make like a decision, like, can I reach that star in time? Yeah, this one was good. So the only JRB is a very chill stage. I would probably get all 7 stars here, just because it's kind of a showcase and it is free, even though it's a bit slower. The only issue is exactly spawning in this cave, because these pillars here fall down onto your head. And if you spawn randomly in the cave, it can happen that like your invincibility frames when you spawn in run out already before they hit you. So it's very, very risky. And you can, what I always do, or like can recommend for beginners, is to like just like target them, make them fall and run away, like very, very slowly and like calmly. Don't try to rush, especially if there's Goombas around too. But just like make them fall one by one, take care of the enemies, take your time. That's honestly my big advice for IronMario in general. You need to be patient, at least if you don't go for like world record speedrun pace, because in my opinion this is still more kind of a completion kind of challenge than a speedrun kind of challenge. Okay. And then here is one more. Also make sure to not dive into any random objects on the way, of course.
Yeah, I tend to clear these pillars when I'm doing the 100 coins here.
Yep. I'm also going to go for 100 coins right now, since we already have all these coins from the cave here. One more thing to look out for. What I did now here with these jumps is exactly checking for the money bag, because the money bag coins, they are usually further on the ground than normal coins. So you can see this red here is suspiciously low above the ground. So this was a candidate for me in my brain to like check, because this could be an enemy. But I checked it with like being close around and it was not. And these, for example, are 5 rows, and rows of 5 are like natural spawning geometry. So these are also safe to take. And yeah, we just make our little round here, get 100 coins. There's lots of, there isn't many coins in JRB, there's only like 100 and a couple. But it's usually worth it, especially since it's a chill stage and the music is chill as well.
So the eel doesn't give you any issues, I assume?
No, not really. Especially before we get him out of the ship, he's just chilling there. So we can like do all the coins with all the time in the world, which is pretty nice. So I recommend doing the eel actually last if one goes for it, just because otherwise the eel is swimming around and can potentially be in your path. So what else do we have here? Oh yeah, one more funny thing about this hack is you cannot use Koopa shells. If you touch a Koopa shell, you die. Very fair, I know.
Yes, and you also don't get any switches. You go into the switch stages and you temporarily get the hat for that stage, but you can't bust up in any of the switch blocks. They just don't exist.
Exactly. So these are just like a few of the extra challenges that IronMario presents. And yeah, I see Waffle Smacker in chat from the official IronMario team, from the creators, and huge shoutouts, of course, to Waffle Smacker. Let me quickly think. Yeah, I was doing red coins. I'm still missing 2, actually. I have no idea where they could be. I hope not on the ship, because I have not spawned the ship yet. No, they're in front of me here. But yeah, huge shoutouts while we're at it to all the creators of this ROM. There has been so much work put into this in the last couple of months because it gained popularity so fast. Like suddenly everyone was playing IronMario. And I think it's a super, super great thing that the community just like came together, made like trackers for it, made like the whole mods accessible, spreadsheets with like help. So many great things came out of this, in my opinion. There was already even a tournament about IronMario. There's like so much cool things happening here. So big shout outs to everyone involved. So yeah, we will just clear out JRB fully. Oh god, oh, that is... There was a close pillar fall there. I need to be careful because my iframes are now gone. And I hear the second pillar dropping, so I'm kind of pause buffering here. Trying to go around the corner and diving away. Ooh, okay. That was very risky.
That was very butt cheek clenchy.
Ooh, okay. No stress, no stress. It's all fine. So yeah, let's get these pillars out of the way. Yeah, pause buffering, also a very useful technique here. Probably a bit more advanced, like not when you're starting out Super Mario 64 for the first time, but can definitely help. And now we're just gonna calmly clear the pillars again. And while we're at it, there is chest number 4 in the cave, so we're gonna do the chests next while I clear the pillars and then hope that we just not spawn in here again. That's kind of my plan. And I know where 1 and 2 is and where 4 is, so we only need to find one more chest. And there it is, right here. So as I said, JRB is a very slow stage. There's lots of swimming back and forth, but it's kind of like the calm before the storm, you know. There's so much stress going on in this hack that it's very appreciated if you can sometimes just take a little leisurely swim, in my opinion.
Oh, this is very nice follow-up to Tiny Huge Island, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially like BBH and Tiny Huge Island. As I said, both of these were very bad stages. So actually I think both of these bad stages cleared so early in the run gives us a much higher chance to survive later on. Because the further you get into the run, of course, the more nervous you get and the more stress you have on yourself. And if like the bad stages are gone by then, or like, let's phrase this like this, like if you have only easy stages left to do with high stress on your body, that's much easier to handle than going into like THI with 60 stars. That's usually where runs end. So I'm actually very happy that we got like the hard stages early, and now I just try my best to keep the run alive as long as I can. And yeah, if we die, we die. It's like, you know, this mod tries to teach us a bit of patience, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's with any randomizer and taking chances, right? Like, you can't be afraid to fail. You just got to keep going.
Exactly. So, yeah, JRB, as I said, will take quite a bit of time. So if you have any questions or anything that we can answer here, then now is the very good time while we still swim around for all these stars.
Oh, of course, of course. Now, if you're here and you're like, oh my gosh, I just got here. How did this start? I do want to remind you all, if you have missed out on any of our Hotfix shows, including the beginning of this, or events like Back to Black and Cross Vital, check out our VODs on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. So I do want to remind you all, you can watch this over if you've missed any part of this. So just as a reminder as well. A lot of folks are still asking, are you going to do this blindfolded at some point? Not maybe even necessarily today, Bubsia, but just period. Like, are there any plans in the future for that?
Oh, we are actually on stream grinding, getting 1 star blindfolded currently. like just getting a random speed, blindfolding yourself, go into the first stage and hope you jump into one. I've done the same challenge with a normal randomizer already. Oh my god, wait, these chests are dangerously close.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh my goodness.
It should be fine. So yeah, we do kind of a bit of blindfolded Iron Mario these days, but it's mostly for the fun and like it's not nothing serious. It's more like a meme. And like the funny thing is, because I've done the same challenge with the normal randomizer, where I just blindfold myself, get a random seed, and then get 1 star. And I have like a really optimized and very fast PB. I think my 1 star, to get 1 star blindfolded, the PB is like 30 seconds. So it's literally like spawn into the stage, jump into the star. And the worst thing is, I've done that damageless as well. The run was damageless, but now that Iron Mario dropped, I need to do it again, just because of the name of the ROM is different. But hey, it's all fun and game. Oh, I don't like this, but let's go.
Every time, I swear, every time I just jump out of my chair when you react to that.
Oh yeah.
Nice calm stage until that happens, right?
Exactly. The cave is very, very dangerous. So let's do
Speaking
this.
of dangerous things.
And then we are done with this stage. So there's actually a pretty easy visual lineup here that you can use to perfectly swim. Oh, and it's in the cave, of course it is.
Oh no! Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, it's basically the same that a visual speedrunner would use. It's kind of hard to explain in words, but if you're interested, you can look it up. There's like a lineup you can use to get that star. Where did it spawn? I bet in the.
It looked like it was higher up.
There it is, behind that pillar.
Yeah, I see it. Yep. So, of course, right?
Of course, yeah. So we need to just, again, slowly, with patience.
That's the word of the day here. Patience.
Exactly. Okay. And then this one is... I will also do this, just to be safe. Okay, and then we are done with this stage.
Oh my gosh, good job. That was a lot of nasty spawning in that cave. That was a rougher JRB.
It was like
good
3
job.
times in there, and once was very close as well.
Yeah.
So,
good
3
job.
stages done. Let's continue and hope. I honestly hope that Leaf Lava Land will come soon, because doing that late. Okay, this is actually the easiest stage that you can get possibly, so I'm very happy. It's a 3 star.
You probably want this for a later star, though, right? I remember Spike talking about this earlier this week.
Exactly. Like this is basically a 3 star. This is a joker. You literally cannot really fail this one, because it's just like vanilla. There's no enemies added. There's nothing added else, and the coins are just in different locations. But yeah, it's like very hard to fail.
Does hardcore do anything to this, like add enemies?
Yeah, in hardcore this is hell.
I like how you don't put punches there. That's fantastic.
In hardcore, every single stage is hell. There's no escape.
I have to see that stage in hardcore at some point. That's great.
Okay, TTM.
That's great.
TTM is actually a pretty good stage, especially very fast. Since all these stars in TTM are open, there's not a single box star, there's no like star where you need to defeat a boss. All the stars are like out there already, besides the monkey one, but you can see already like there's a star. If I pause, I see another star. Like it's always very, very quick to figure out where you need to go. So TTM is nice. There's reds are usually like a bit more tricky, but you kind of just go for whatever you see in TTM, because you spawn usually close to a star anyways. And we go for 5 stars here. We do it every single open star and the monkey, 100%. The big problem with TTM is the moles. The mole enemies are kind of dangerous, because they can throw you from so far away. They can snipe you super hard.
I never seem to remember the name. How do you feel about the monkey that you need to catch for the monkey cage? How do you feel about that one in here?
I would definitely go for it. It's a bit slower, but usually it's also pretty safe.
Okay.
And Yeah, the thing is with TTM, like, it is a relatively safe stage, so you kind of don't want to miss any stars. And that one is, yeah, pretty safe to do. Just check if there's... Oh, there's also an open star up here, so... Just go up here. Open star is here, monkey is here. I'll first open the monkey to see where it spawns, because then I have at least the knowledge where the other open star is already. If anyone has troubles catching the monkey, you can actually lure him into a corner and then like slow walk, and he will not jump over you.
Oh.
So I know that many people have troubles catching this guy, but you can like just chill out with him. But yeah, 20 stars in the first seed of the day, basically, minus the one that we kind of killed for the showcase. So actually pretty good.
I took notes on that because I always have trouble catching this monkey. So thank you. That's
Nice.
good.
Happy to hear. And
That's why I wanted to know that.
That star can also spawn wherever. So this is in the red coin area. So we're just gonna quickly run there.
Down by the moles, of course, right? Right?
Oh yeah. Also, for those who have not maybe noticed it yet, there's lots of ways to cancel... Whoa, 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 what is happening? There's lots of ways to cancel fall damage in Mario 64. Either by kicking before you land, or by doing a rollout, like a dive rollout, off the edge, then you also don't get fall damage. Which is something you will see being utilized a lot in this run. So I'm just gonna climb all the way to the top now quickly. Don't know why I went this way, honestly. It's kind of no point. But I kinda want to avoid the moles in the red coin area, so I will take a little safe route here, just for the sake of it. Also, they removed the invisible wall, so you don't need to worry to like actually jump into an invisible wall here at this log, for example. There's no enemies up there. Check with the pause, then you can just go up. And, whoa! Camera movement, it's scary. And we have cleared TTM. Right? Yeah. 5 stars, perfect.
I was gonna say you didn't get 100 coins, but you don't need to in that stage.
Yeah, 100 coins is actually really, like when I grinded 120 star, I thought TTM 100s is gonna... Oh, 1 second focus time.
Yep, you got your focus.
There is caps. The scary part with the cap stages is that in clouds it's still okay, but if you get the wing cap reds, if you fail to get the red with the wing cap on the first try, you basically the run is over. It's kind of a like hit on this stage. Because otherwise you cannot just exit the course. And if you miss a red up in the air while your wing cap runs out, you are basically you are in a very bad position because the run is dead. So I thought for a second this might be wing cap, but then Cloud Reds nowadays spawns you with the wing cap. It wasn't always like that in the old patches. But yeah, nowadays it's... Oh, Toad, hello! That is awesome, that's a 3-star right here. Oh yeah, Toad, all the 3 Toads and also Nips are hidden in stages completely random, so they can be anywhere, as you can see now with this one.
Wow, Toad was pretty good at playing hide and seek there, but Bubsy was better.
So we need to get all the reds here with some flying action. I also need to kind of keep in mind my... it's too high. I need to do one more round. I need to keep in mind how long my wing cap lasts, so I should always, to be safe, just like refresh. I will need to go all the way up again for that one red, unfortunately, so...
That is nice that they let you refresh here because you can't refresh in the wing cap tower.
Exactly. Yeah, the wing cap tower is like super scary. Like, if you get it late into a run, it can just literally kill it.
Also, hey Amanda, how are you doing?
And now we have all the reds up here. There should be 2 more down. And then we can hopefully grab the star. I'm having lots of speed. trying to control it.
This is so hard to control.
Yep. Of course, it's all the way on top.
All the way on top.
Such a classic.
So when you're doing 120, you really need to look out for Toad, is what you're telling me. That sounds scary into its own.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
that is so stupid. That is so dumb.
Back to the lab.
I wanted to cancel the fall damage with holding the... Because you don't get fall damage when you have the wing cap and hold A. But the wing cap ran out during the ground bound in the last second. So that was very unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, that's IronMario.
That's a really good first attempt.
Exactly. Little 22-star attempt. We had a bit of a slow stage in the beginning with JRB, so we will get there quick again.
Oh yeah, so what do we want first here? You said you wanted maybe lethal lava land ASAP?
Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. But yeah, very unfortunate death. Snowman's Land is honestly a very good stage.
First. That's a good first, yeah.
Mostly since it has a green demon, so we can just like YOLO, that's the green demon, so now I need to find something. But if not, it doesn't matter because we are at the beginning of the run again. There's nothing here. Where are the stars? I'm getting a bit... Oh, there's one. Okay.
If I see it. Yeah, I feel like you have to be very good with knowing the stage. You have to be very good at knowing slope physics in this game.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to be very good with knowing the way in which the stages are put together as well.
Exactly. Like, I think having a solid understanding of the physics is like the most important thing. Mm-hmm. Because, like, you know, I'm not like a professional visual speedrunner of this game, so I don't know like the speedrun strats, and I'm not like, you know, a visual top runner or something. But I have like so many years of knowledge of the game and the physics, so that like really helps out to just like navigate and clear all the obstacles and like enemies that come up to you, and like improvising it especially is like so important. Oh, that star is in a very weird spot. Mm-hmm. I actually don't know if you die if you get blown away from the snowman. I've never tested that, so maybe it's time to test that.
I mean, it doesn't matter if your hat blows away, right? Who cares about half damage if...
Yeah, exactly, but...
Or double damage.
I'm not sure
whatever,
if you get...
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
No, there you go. Yeah, we're not stopping the timer here just because a run can end at any point. So just for ease of tech, this is a showcase. We're not going to stop and start the timer unless Bubsia finishes a run.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Vanish Cap one. Actually, I should do that first. And then for the Bully, and that's it that I'm gonna grab here.
Okay. Wait, so what do you do when you can't get the Vanish Cap? Yeah, I was actually wondering about that.
Yeah, that's why exactly I leave the Bully one here now. So I can have like a backup star. Otherwise, you can always grab a blue star that you've already collected. And then you just lock yourself out of the stage. Preemptively, basically.
This looks like a scary place to be, though. I mean, you're not in hardcore, which helps, but still, these enemies being around these tight corridors seems kind of a scary place.
Especially with the horrendous camera in here. Mm-hmm. I don't... Oh, hello. Hidden in the corner.
Nice. That was hard to find, but you got it. Hide and seek world champion over here, especially with that Toad. I'm sorry, I know you lost that run. The Toad there was honestly really impressive to me, win or lose on that last run.
I love that. You could only see his little head. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like that.
Oh yeah, also the water there kills you basically in like a couple of frames.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like, oh, do you get a couple of frames grace there? But it looked like you did.
You have like, as soon as you swim in it, you have like, I don't know, a couple of frames and then you are dead.
How comparable is it to the fog in Hazy Maze?
It's much faster. HMC has a bit more leeway, especially since you can jump kind of all on it. In the water, like, because as soon as you swim, it basically means that you are already in a state where you will be in the water. Oh god, what is... this guy will snipe me 100%. I need to be careful. How do I do this? Oh, why is there a snowman? That's so unlucky.
Someone said, wish she could donate to make a color reroll happen. Well, I'll tell you what, real quick. As a reminder, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. If you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes, have ad-free viewing, and chat with other subscribers during our replays. Bubsia, if someone did sub, would you be willing to change Mario colors for us?
Absolutely.
There you go. See, so sub to Hotfix, we'll change the colors for you. There you go. Just sub. Helps out Hotfix over here.
Oh.
Why not? Oh no!
So yeah, here I need to get all the coins that are high up in the air basically on the first try, because otherwise I will not have enough wing cap. But this pattern looks pretty good. It should be no problem. And that's one scary stage early on out of the way, which is good. And then there's one here. And the last one was here somewhere low as well. Yeah, nice, GG's. So that's a very scary stage because... Whoa, what was that hitbox?
Okay.
So that can be a very scary stage if it's late into a run, because yeah, if you miss one coin, then it's kind of over. You can definitely get used to it, 100%. Like it's more like, I think especially beginners have troubles to control the wing cap super precisely, and then it's very easy to miss a coin or like panic because you are kind of on a timer. So the best advice I can give for that is to just like do it a couple of times, really, and that already helps a lot.
Sure.
SSL is interesting. There's one free star which is right there. There's the Talon star which we're definitely gonna grab, and then there's a couple of stars inside the pyramid. And the inside the pyramid stars are a bit jank because there's lots of enemies that can hit you. But I'm gonna what's the spawn? Also,
that's a spawn.
There's a warp here for those who don't know.
Oh, nice. But that was a spawn that existed in IronMario.
So whoa! Why is this guy here?
Oh, it's your favorite enemy. It's your friend.
But he's just chilling.
Big chillin'.
So for the bird, you can just wait on this.
Can the bird hurt you? Can the bird hurt you, or just take your cat?
It can hurt you, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, all right.
I am pretty sure, at least. I don't want to test it right now, but I'm pretty sure.
All right, it looks like we do have a sub here. So when you get a chance, Bubsia, can
absolutely.
you change your color? How about
Thank
after you grab
much.
this?
Yeah, after I'm getting out here.
Yeah, I would never expect you to do that in the middle of downtown traffic over there, but when you get a chance.
So let's do it. Hopefully
Thank you for your sub.
Nice
We
one.
appreciate that. Yeah, let's get a good one. I like that. That's pretty.
OG hat, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hat.
That's a good one. That's a good color scheme. Oh, Bubsia, would you like to tell people what happens if they accidentally grab the same star that you've already gotten?
1 second. Why was like in the entry there? Yeah, absolutely. So if you grab a star that you already have, you lock yourself out of the stage, so you cannot re-enter it anymore, which is usually not what you want. Keep checking the secrets. I will definitely get the secrets though. There's a homing amp here, which is not good at all. Gotta be careful with that.
All right, I see that. Oh my, yes. Depth perception, anyone?
Oh yeah, it's a big problem in this game. So usually you would probably skip doing some of these stars inside the pyramid here, just because they are a bit slow. But again, since this is a showcase and like completion matters.
Oh, so now you have to worry about in-pyramid spawns. Great.
Exactly, yep. That's the trouble of SSL.
Whew. This This is not for the faint of heart, huh?
Yeah, no, this is 100% a stressful little hack. But once you get used to it, it's pretty fun, I have to say. So I saw there was one secret here. I kind of didn't see any other secrets, so there might be even more up.
Oh, wait.
One. No, they're all here. There's 1, 2, 3.
I see 1, 2, 3. Yep, they're in the middle.
That's all we need.
I don't mind playing some Where's Waldo with you, Bubsy. You don't have to do this alone.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
This secret is kind of on the edge here, and the camera is really bad on this platform. So I'm gonna try to. I want to stand on the edge here without falling down because then I'm dead. Okay. In depth perception, it's much further behind than I thought.
You got better depth perception than I do. I'm used to the 2D games. This is messing me up. All right, there you go.
Okay, and then the last one was down there. And it spawned down, thankfully, not all the way up.
Oh. Yay! All right, so how about we do a break, not after this star, how about after the next star?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be done with SSL then. That's a perfect point for a break, I think.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I really like that hat color. That's a good hat color.
All right.
Hey, Arthur Tilly, how are you doing? Welcome.
Oh, Dev in chat, let's go.
Yeah, I love it when the devs show up. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you so much for making this ROM hack, for sure. Huge shout-outs. That's such an amazing accomplishment, really.
Oh, we've been having a lot of fun here. Everybody in chat's been having fun. I think Bubsy has been having fun despite some of the stress here.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been having fun.
I have fun as well. I always have fun, even if runs die.
Bubsy has been a great sport about this.
So, actually, I've never really learned how to get in here the visual way, so I use my blindfolded strat for this.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that.
And the iRock is usually very safe. There can be some very jank stuff with the hands sometimes, but usually it's a very safe fight. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's why, like, this is one of the stars that is, like, usually a bit too slow, I think, for a normal speedrun of a randomizer at least, but in IronMario it's, like, so safe that it's worth to grab.
Oh, yeah. I would figure most of the bosses here get fought because unless there's a reason not to. I mean, especially the ones that are in the enclosed rooms here. Wiggler's another example. We saw that earlier.
Exactly. So it was SSL. I think we can take a little break then.
All right, so we'll pause the timer then. And then as a reminder, folks, if you've been enjoying yourself here on Random Number Generation, you don't want to miss more awesome moments like this, join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff, and more. Use !Discord and Twitch chat for more information. And we're going to take our first wellness break. We still have 2 more hours of this to go here on Random Number Generation. So everyone be sure to stay hydrated, stretch. I'll be right back with Random Number Generation. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I am here with Bubsy, and this is IronMario 64, and we are on a run again, 11 stars, and we are past Shifting Sandland. Are you ready to resume, Bubsy?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, on your count.
Yep, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So,
right, to recap, you're going to check the aquarium area here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and it's Diadox. Again, a very slow stage. Usually you would like to see Diadox at the end of the run because it's very slow but very free. But I mean, we gotta clear it out. Is it a 1? It has to be a 1, right?
I mean, it wouldn't be a 7.
Yeah, truly, this is a 1. Yep.
I could see myself messing something like that up, thinking it's a different number. That's the thing. I'm like, well, it looks like a 1 or a 7. I don't see it being anything else.
The legendary 7 chests in dialogues.
But yes, you said you wanted to see this towards the end, though, for sure.
Exactly, because, just for reset efficiency, it's usually better to lose the run early than late, of course. And if you spend 10 minutes to get everything in dialogues while just swimming around, and then literally the next stage you spawn in and die, it's always a bit of a bitter feeling, like, oh, I wasted so much time now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just how the game goes. So, as I said, you gotta be patient.
While we are in big chill mode here, and this is big chill, unless you, for some reason, you'd be like, Scott, I need serious time, of course.
Yeah, it's chill time, for sure.
As of this recording, it is April 1st, and no, we're not going anywhere with the Fool's Day. That's not. Tomorrow is the Direct. Is there? You got any wishes for tomorrow for the Switch 2? Anything from the chat as well?
So I would be. I mean, they're gonna introduce the Switch 2, right? If they introduce like a launch title, a new 3D Mario game, I would be completely the happiest person in the world, probably.
So that's your wish then? You want a new 3D Mario game?
Yes.
Maybe something to like Speedrun or something? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Nice. Hey, Richard, if you can hear me, if there's something you want on the wish list, let me know. Chad, how about you? What do you want to see? Let us know. Next Smash Brothers, okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, where do you go from Ultimate Smash Brothers, though? You know what I mean? Like where do you even go? Was that the name of the last one? I'm trying to think. Like where do you go from there?
Yeah, it's just make a fighting game with every character out of every game.
Wind Waker, Twilight Princess Sport. No, that's not that unrealistic. That's definitely a thing, considering we've seen Skyward Sword. Another Donkey Kong Country. I would like to see that one personally. We've seen Tropical Freeze and Returns now brought back to Switch.
I would love to see a Twilight Princess board on a strong console. That would be amazing.
Non-Breath of the Wild style Zelda game. I don't think we've ever seen a same Zelda game for 3 games. We've seen Majora and Ocarina, for example. I don't recall ever seeing the same Zelda style 3 games in a row. New Kirby, call it Smash versus the World, yeah. I wanted a new Pokemon Stadium, and based on the recent information we've seen, I mean, it looks like we might get that.
Oh
so
yeah, there was something about a fighting-based game again.
Yeah. Richard says Tetris, F-Zero, Animal Crossing. I would like to see also Star Fox. We got Zero for the Wii U, and I felt like that was kind of lacking in spots. So I would like to see Star Fox get another, more traditional Star Fox. Star Fox. Yeah. Yep, revive Star Fox. Yep, somebody in the chat just said that. Due for more structured, Zelda game.
Maybe we'll get the Iron Mario port.
Iron Mario port, yeah.
Officially in the Direct.
Yeah. Here we go, right in the Direct, New Billy Hatcher game. Oh, I have someone in my community who's huge into Billy Hatcher. I'll let him know what you said there. Prime 2 and 3 remastered. Yep, that's also very possible. Landmaster Star Fox. No. I like Star Fox. That's a little too much. New Metroid. Well, no, we know about the Metroid. We've seen that. But no, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for whatever we're gonna see. Zelda Maker. Yep, I'd love to see make your own Zelda dungeons.
Zelda Maker. Or honestly, what is so overdue is a Mario Maker title with 3D builder. For 64 engine, for 3D World engine and stuff. That would be the biggest seller ever, I think.
I would also like to see a Splatoon 4, possibly. I like the Splatoon games. I think it's a fun way to do an FPS that's not overly serious. So I would love to see that. New Paper Mario. Okay. Chibi Robo's spiritual successor, Metal Slug Starfighter. We know we're getting Mario Kart. Finally, a real Mario Kart sequel, not like Mario Kart 8, like deluxe, I don't think I've ever seen a game with so much DLC in my life,
It is true, yeah. They really took everything out of that game.
But yeah, there's definitely a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm sure several friends are going to be doing streams about the direct and several bingo cards out. So these are definitely going to be good ideas to look around on friend streams for bingo cards here. Captain Toadmaker. I haven't seen that one. That's Silk. Now Silk Song might be a little bit of a stretch. Okay, I thought I remember seeing somewhere that we wouldn't see too much indie stuff to start on the Switch too. I don't know if that's real or not, but I remember someone saying something about that.
Someone
By
said,
the way, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, someone said Iron Billy Hatcher.
You just did all these ridiculous jumps, by the way, that I just overshadowed. I spent literally a half an hour doing that one jump that Bubsy just, randomly did casually.
It's a bit of a tricky one, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm also not very good at it because I never learned the proper setup. But again, knowing all the physics so inside out definitely helps.
Can we get some clap emotes in chat for that? Bubsy, I don't want to overshadow that. That was amazing. Good job on that. Really good job.
I appreciate it. I have no idea again where the stars spawned because I was not paying attention. I guess it's this one here, number 3. Yes.
There were a couple in there. I saw a couple stars in there. There you go. Yeah, that's number 3. That's the pole jumping for red coins. I like how those stars are labeled too, by the way. That's a nice quality of life there.
At least if you know which star is what.
See Nintendo trying to bring ARMS. I liked ARMS. I know not everybody liked it, but I thought it was kind of neat. Yeah, I had to do that jump for retro achievements, Bubsia, and I'll tell you, it didn't look that good. It was a hot mess, to say the least. It was more than that, but we're on GDQ Hotfix here, and I gotta keep it friendly. It was a hot mess. I'll put it that way. It was bad. But no, that was really good. You did a great job there. So, no, I'm going to continue to do this casual talk here while you're big chillin' and dire, unless you have something you want to say.
We have 2 more stars here, so a couple of minutes to chill around.
All right, cool. Yeah, a lot of people, we were talking about on the break here how Bubsy doesn't get a chance to talk too often, right? Because typically during marathon runs, you have to listen a lot because you're doing things blindfolded.
It's actually a very rare occurrence for me to do a showcase where I actually also comment. There have been a few blindfolded runs where I commentated myself because my commentator last second had to go. So I was blindfolded and commentating and playing and counting, and it was a bit of a mess, but it's possible.
But how do you do that? No, seriously, how do you do that?
Big times multitasking and stuttering.
I could not imagine that. Well done.
There. And with that, we are done with the comment. Nice, but we are back at 20 stars again. So we're basically back at the previous run that we had. I have no memory whatsoever in which stages I've already been, so I'm just gonna check. Usually when you would play, you definitely THI.
I know what you did. You did Bob, and then you did Jolly Roger Bay, and then you did Aquarium.
Okay.
And now you're here. And I'm very sorry.
No,
but it's early.
Here.
It's early, right? This is okay.
Still, of course.
Oh,
God, dude.
Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta mute my mic next time. That scared me. I told you jump scared me. I wasn't doing that for show.
Yeah, that happens with this. Hack.
Anybody else just jump out of their seat for that? I don't know how you survived, but good job.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I just saw the replay. So here's what happened. You killed the Lakitu and the Spiny just bounced behind it and somehow did not hit you, and that was amazing.
That's a classic IronMario moment. a bit afraid that there's like balls spawning kind of randomly.
Yeah.
Afraid that they would spawn into me, but it should be fine.
Yeah, it's one hit and start over to answer the question in the chat.
Yep. Your save file gets completely deleted if you get hit by anything or anyone.
I told y'all this is a lot of anxiety to watch this, but it is a lot of fun too. Y'all better buckle your seatbelts over there. This is why we take wellness breaks. So you need a break from this excitement.
Yep. I really don't like to do this path here backwards with the balls coming in front of you, but you kind of have to. Let me hope.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, that's why I don't like this path at all. Hold up.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, let me think this through for a second here. I'm kind of in a bit of a bad spot here, I would say.
A pickle.
Yep. Okay. Where do they come down? Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. So they come kind of to the left side here. Okay, that should be good. And the star. Oh god! Wait a second. Because we cannot jump on the surface, so we need to jump from the pipe.
That is a spot.
But also not enter the... No! How did I clip into it? Because the star despawns if you enter the pipe.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Oh no.
I just randomly clipped into it somehow. It was
So you can't get it again on this pass.
Yep, I need to do the Koopa again next. Oh, why is he coming with me? I'm gonna check that box and enter the pipe. I think it's a bit risky because of the floor.
Yeah.
But I kind of really want to check. Oh, thank God.
Oh! What? Why did you check that? That's so bad for my anxiety.
Sometimes life is about gamble.
Yeah, it's about a gamble, all right.
Wait, which stage was it? Was it Worms?
Hang on. It wasn't JRB. It wasn't JRB, and it wasn't Aquarium, and it wasn't Bob.
Wait, it has to be PSS.
Secret Slide?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
PSS. Yeah,
it has
PSS.
to be.
Yep, it was PSS.
Oh god, because if I would have locked myself out here, that would be very bad.
No. I was reviewing it in my mind. I got you here. You're just. I have to remember in between butt clenches. All right.
Yep.
All right. Even chat was saying slide. See, chat's got us too. Oh my goodness.
Okay, be careful about the balls, and it should be fine.
While we're waiting here, by the way, if you all could please give Bubsia a follow. I feel like Bubsia has beyond earned it if you haven't followed yet, so please follow him. Please.
What are these spawns?
We'll talk. Oh no, oh yeah, here comes the spawn again. Oh no.
It's on the other side of the map as always. Oh, but yeah, you can continue. Wind physics is one enemy of mine that I also will never get friends with. Oh, got the fish. Why is there... THI is horrible. I hate it.
I am crying and clenching at the same time.
Yup. Same over here. I cannot really see what's up here, so I'm just gonna... Okay. Wait, where did the star spawn? Don't hand... Oh, it's over there. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. No problem. Really, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, THI is a horrendous stage.
It stinks.
So we're gonna grab what we can and then get out of here as fast as we can. Is there an end? Oh, of course there are still Goombas as well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, someone just asked, right before all of this ridiculousness happened, how many stars do you typically get in THI?
Usually either 3 or 4, like Wiggler, Reds, Cooper Race, and then if the box is obtainable, then the box. So it kind of depends. And secrets, of course, as well, actually. But I am kind of stressed, and I don't feel great about the stage, so I'm just gonna go out. I don't want to get secrets, I think.
You don't want to get Wiggler?
Wiggler I will get for sure.
Yeah.
Just thinking... I don't like this path here at all. Yeah, go ahead.
Someone said, does falling out of the stage count as a hit? Yes, and that includes in the Mario, the Wing Mario Tower. That's one of the more stressful stars in this. No, you're fine.
Stressed.
Do not apologize. If anything, I need to be quiet so you can get your heckin' stars and get out of here.
There is so much going on in THI. There's so many tiny enemies, flames behind every corner. It's ridiculous.
Too much.
Absolutely too much. Oh, but there's a plant as well. There's another plant. Oh no, and this guy again. Oh, leave me alone, please. Okay.
You know, I don't like that billboard suddenly because that was in the way. I'm just saying. I wonder if a billboard's ever killed anyone.
Probably, honestly. Okay, Wiggler should be okay.
Wiggler's so cute.
That'll work. Boink. Boink. And yeah, we're gonna go for reds and that's it. I want to just get out of here.
Yes. So the other thing is now that we're safe for a few seconds, and I really mean only seconds. Bubsy, what have you been working on stream lately? When do you stream? You said you recently became a full-time streamer?
Oh yeah, exactly. Since 2 months now, I am actually full-time streaming. And we've been grinding Blindfolded Mario like a lot. I've got the first sub 20 in Blindfolded 16 star. I got finally a world record in 70 star. And now the big next challenge is gonna be, oh, there's a flame. I need to run away. 1 second. Yeah, I'm back to 120 star Blindfolded actually. For those who like that, I know there's lots of fans of that category. So we are back to 120 star. It takes lots of time to route and stuff, of course, but I assume in like 4 to 5 months, I will be ready for the first few runs again. And until then, we are kind of daily just streaming, practicing, doing world records for single stages. Lots of fun ROM hacks like IronMario. Oh, that could be a money bag. And I'm also working on Super Mario World, the 2D one, blindfolded right now to claim the world record because it currently is. It has already been done before, but there is like it's a 12-minute run and there is around like 3 seconds of time save. It's incredibly optimized, but I feel like I'm the right person to try, so I kind of want to try for that world record. Besides that, yeah, lots of blindfolded projects, lots of... Oh god, that flame is a bit too close. Okay. But yeah, lots of things going on. I have a critical problem in my life that I always have way too many projects that I work on at the same time. But yeah, we are slowly working through all of that, and THI is done finally, so quick breather.
GG.
And we can continue. I don't think I've been in here. Okay, Peach Secret Slide is also interesting. There's the box here, it's guaranteed a star. And then you need to do the slide in under 20 seconds. But if you fail that, the run is also kind of over. Like, you should never really fail it if you know what you're doing. There's also the speedrun skip, but you can also fail the speedrun skip. So I like to go for the normal slide in my runs and attempts because it's just safer. Because if you get down here over 21 seconds... Wait, someone is screaming Toad? Was there a Toad somewhere? Because that I would have missed. There was a Toad at the top. Oh, hello! How are you doing? That's awesome.
You're good at spotting them. You're very good at spotting them.
Yeah, chat is incredibly helpful with these things. Also in my streams usually, like, because, you know, there's so much going on, you miss little things like this very often and can very easily miss them. So it's always very nice to have a second pair of eyes checking things. So we have done JRB, Aquarium, PSS, this, I guess Womps we have not done yet. And yeah, I think, what was the star count on the last run? I think 23, right? So we have officially...
Yeah, we're ahead of that.
We have an event PB right here, going into one of the worst stages. But actually HMC is pretty okay. At least in my opinion. Since I've been doing 120 star, HMC has become much more bearable than it was before. Because I learned how to navigate like the toxic maze and stuff a bit better. Because yeah, toxic gas also kills you instantly and you can spawn into it, which is a bit risky. There's nothing here. What you kind of want to do, especially when you're starting out, that's what I'm also gonna do after this star here because it's in my way. You want to go to the metal cap first, because after the metal cap you will exit again into HMC and then you want to have a star to exit out again. Oh, that is toxic gas. Calm. Just calm. There's an enemy as well. Okay, and we're safe. So yeah, toxic gas. To avoid it, keep double jumping in the gas so you minimize the frames you're actually standing in the poison. That way you can be very long time inside without actually taking damage. I need to get out of here somehow. There's a Snuffit, that's not good. Here are the bats, which is also not good, so I'm just gonna not go there. How about that? I'm just gonna go this way and hope there's no enemy around the corner. I'd really like to see if there's a star, but I'm just gonna go to safety here. But yeah, stars can also, of course, hide in the toxic maze here. I can show you a little strat, which is going to be very helpful for beginners and maybe even people who play Mario 64 regularly, but they might not know about that. Is that many stages have kind of bad collision on walls. So if you position yourself in certain spots like here, and go to Mario Cam, you can peek through the out of bounds and kind of at least like get the idea of what is there. So I see like there's no star, for example, here. And I can see there's a box and there's a star somewhere. That's probably like around where the spawn is. There's another star. This is the one I collected already in this hallway. So you can kind of like assess the situation a bit through walls in some stages. In BBH it works also in some places. HMC is very good because you can look into the toxic maze. But yeah, I didn't see anything here. Just wanted to showcase that quickly. And then we're gonna head to Metal Cap next, because that's gonna be the stage we should do before we do anything else, as I said. While the elevator is going up, I quickly like check if I see a star up there. If not, I set up for the out of bounds clip here. Land on the island. And then there's often stars down here. As you can see, there's one. HMC has like 5 open stars. There's another one. And then number 4 is there, which is, I think, in the Rolling Rocks area. So we can go up the elevator and then there's a star as well. So we found all the stars. In that case, since we have one more star very close here, I will get this one first and then go into Metal Cap. As I said, Metal Cap just requires one star to be close to like exit out quickly. Okay, spawn, no enemies. I will just go back to the clip, I think, and do it, and go to Metal Cap from here. Just playing it safe, because you can. The rolling rock area is very dangerous because of the RNG rocks. I don't like to go there. So you can kind of like, you know, make your own path in IronMario, which is very cool in my opinion. It makes for very like, you can see different kinds of personalities in the players, because there are some people who like, you know, when, for example, Luigi, the like one of the top runners in Visual SM64, plays IronMario, like he does not stop. He goes for speed, like no matter what happens. Like oh no. Okay. Not this again. Okay, we need to get away from these pillars here. I will do this one first. Okay, and with that we should be safe. Yeah, JRB, again, one of the slowest stages in the run. All the chests are here, which is pretty good. But that means we need to clear the cave at least twice. In the best
Yeah,
case.
I was hoping we'd see this just a little bit later in the run.
Yep, for sure. But I mean, we have already 30 stars, so if we actually get all the stars in JRB, we'll be at 35. That's already like halfway. That's like a pretty good amount. 35 is like a decent PB to have for no reset event like this, I think.
Oh, sure.
And then we can see how far we can push this.
But yeah, so far we hadn't seen Lethal Lava Land yet.
Oh yeah, unfortunately we have not. That is true. But yeah, I'm gonna just, again, chill mode, get all the coins slowly. So if you have anything you want to talk about, feel free. Any questions, any shout-outs, whatever.
Well, when do you typically stream? Like
usually,
what times?
Yeah, usually I have a fixed stream schedule from 1:30 p.m. European, like Central European time, which is very in the morning for USA-based people. It's like, I don't even know. I think it's like, it starts at like 5 a.m. for the East Coast. So it's usually in the morning for US. But I stream for like 5 hours-ish every day during the weekday. And most people like to catch me for breakfast or like when they start their work to get like a chill start into the day. So can highly recommend. And if you're from Europe, then it's kind of in the afternoon, noon time.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
7:30 a.m. ET to 12:30 p.m. ET. Exactly. Thank you for the info.
Okay. There you go. Also, we did get a Prime sub, so when you get a chance, again, when you have a chance, we can change the colors. Yep.
Absolutely.
That's another color change for that Prime sub.
I actually made a mistake here with the routing now that I think about it, because you should never do 100 coins in reds first, because there could be a chance that there are coins on top of the ship which is not out yet. So I'm gonna peek here and hopefully there's nothing in the air, and there's not. And with that we can do the color change. Ooh, Luigi clone.
Ooh, I do like Luigi.
Spicy. So I kind of got lucky here, I have to admit. But hey, sometimes luck is all you need. So.
We haven't found MIPS at all in any of our seeds yet either, have we?
What did we? Sorry.
MIPS.
Oh yeah,
MIPS.
no, MIPS.
We haven't found MIPS.
Not, nope. Nips wasn't present yet. But we found 2 toads, which is also quite good, I would say. I forgot to get the blues in the cave, so I need to quickly detour there. And then we have the longest star out of the way, at least. And then we just need to hope that they don't spawn in the cave again, because that's always so scary. Yeah, I've also heard the question in chat which controller I'm using, and I am using an original GameCube controller. That's my controller to go for everything, really. It's a goated controller. And highly recommend. I use like an input GameCube USB to PC adapter thingy. And I also play on the Wii when I do my usual speedruns with GameCube, so... Have you ever found nips on a stage with water when swimming while they're grabbed and then throw while in water? I have not personally, no. I actually have not seen nips like often in my runs at all, in general, for some reason. I don't know why, but... Oh, there's a star. Should I risk it, dude? I should not risk it with 30 stars, right? No. Because you can outswim the green demon, but it's like very hard. You need to get perfect swims. And the star is right there, and they would have a bit of a head start with the long jump, but still... Decisions. I will go for it, I think. What's the worst that can happen, really? I'm gonna jump there. Okay. It's too high for a double jump. Are you kidding me? Thank God that was not it, because I would have been dead with that bounce that I got. But hey, sometimes luck is all you need.
Oh, definitely. Well, I wouldn't call the pause buffering or anything of that sort luck, though, but I get you.
I will go again for it. I need to... Okay, it's right there. So... Oh, this is risky. Actually, since this is the only 2 boxes left, I could just open the box, run to the other box, and open that one. Okay, thank God. I really didn't want to deal with that scenario. Because yeah, for those who don't know what I was doing, there's 1 box in each stage that will basically kill you. It spawns a 1-up that follows you, and if you touch it, you are dead. So you need to be very careful with the boxes. So I do the chests next because I spawned once again in the famous cavern here. I will take it very slow and careful to not hit the pillars, because that would be a shame with over 30 stars. So I will try to focus. Also, jam absolute bang over song right here, this stage. From Sonic, I believe. You can always check on the pause screen top left, Sonic Adventure, Windy Hill, like what song is playing. Let's do this one first. So yeah, there also, just if you're wondering, there are 100% ways to do this faster. Like, you don't need to taunt every single pillar individually. If you know, like, the route to go through them safely fast with, like, long jumps. But I'm too scared in a marathon setting where I, like, you know, it's not just, like, on the stream where I can just reset and call it a day or something, because I want to showcase this to you. So I'm gonna play it a bit safe. I am sure you understand.
Of course.
Always gotta consider your environments and stuff, in my opinion. So I think for marathon, a bit of safety is always nice to have. Okay, we have 2 more stars to do, I think, in this stage. Yeah, we got the box, we got the open. Wait. Oh, no, wait, what? I am confused, but it doesn't matter, we'll figure it out. Gonna go for the eel next. And yeah, we have a run going for sure. Like 32 stars is definitely considered a run. Like,
Oh, definitely.
it's a pretty good one. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the runs today already. Like we had 123 star, I think, and 132 now, back to back, without basically any resets in between. So consistency is there. Yeah, I cannot not even. The challenge of IronMario is that you cannot get hit at all. It's a hitless hardcore randomizer basically. So any single damage that you take is instantly wiping your file from the game, which I think is like so cool. Like the fact that they also delete the file, I really like that fact, because you know you could just like game over and die and like then you would need to delete it yourself, but like the fact that the game automatically just does it is like so ruthless. It like really adds to this hardcore element of this challenge. I love it.
Here we go!
So 33. Once we get to like 40, 50 stars, we can get the little chat countdown going on. Whenever I get a star, we can see that 34, 35, and so on. But there's still time. It's still a bit too early to do that kind of hype.
I'm still excited. I mean, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but I'm enjoying myself.
That is good. That is very good. I'm thinking of which star I am missing here in the stage, because I think I'm still missing one. But maybe I'm clueless. And the only damage that basically does not kill you instantly is water, air. Like underwater you can still swim. Oh, I haven't gotten the 3 star right there, the 6. That's actually very good. Okay, 34, nice. We're gonna end with 35 in JRB. And have 2 more in HMC to get. And then... Oh no, no, no. Okay, okay. Where am I? I'm surrounded by pillars. Oh no.
Oh.
How do we do this? I am not sure if I can long jump here in the middle of these two and be safe. I had a run with lots of stars die to exactly this scenario, so I'm a bit scared. Because I was like, I had a 120 star run going with like, I don't know, a couple of stars. And I was like, yeah, I can just rush through this, and it did hit me. So I think it's still the best choice to long jump through here and hope, because I cannot do the little circle strat. Or can I? Wait. Maybe I can. Oh, wait. Something fell. Oh yeah, that fell. Okay, perfect. We kind of solved it. Well, that was easier than expected. Whoa, that eel was a bit close. They hard-coded to not... Yeah, the pillars have some physics to it. I am not super familiar with them, I have to be honest, because Derby is the one stage that we like never ever want to touch in blindfolded. So I don't have too much knowledge about the pillar physics, but I know that there is some way that they like prefer to fall. Probably someone in chat will have like much deeper knowledge of this, who can explain that properly. That's the fun part about SM64 in my opinion, because the game is so like vast and big that there's like you can be an expert in so many different fields. I find it very cool. I am considering not going for that last star in HMC, but I probably should. Because it was somewhere up in the Rolling Rock area. Whoa, 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 I was just zoning out and the enemy was targeting me. Okay. If it was in this Rolling Rock area, I do want to do again the safe way with the clip. Going down and then riding the elevator up. I think at least I saw it there through the wall. Because going down... No, how do you say it? The rolling rocks come from the top and you go approach them from the front. That is much more risky than if you approach them from the direction the rolling rocks are also coming. So it's much safer to just do this a bit longer of a detour and then go from behind, basically. That's what I'm trying to do here. There's also, unfortunately, enemies that can fall onto you on elevators. So elevators are a bit scary. Always need to be ready to do a little ground pound on top. Okay. There's no star, so the star has to be here, right? Yep, it is here. Alright, then bless RNG that no pillar drops into my head while I start running. Okay.
That is a dangerous area. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Okay, that's HMC done. We have not been in CCM, I believe. Probably nobody took track, but I can just test. I think by now the patch will just not allow you into the stage if it's locked. Okay, Dark World, that's okay. Just play it careful, slow and cozy. Be careful of the amps. In Dark World, the most dangerous thing are the amps, in my opinion. They can just snipe you super hard out of nowhere. And also money bags. I should really not run into yellow coins like that. These 2 coins, the red ones, also look kind of suspiciously low. But they should be fine, yep. Oh, actually really good coin placement, all in the way to the top. And also the star spawn in the middle here, really nice. IronMario being kind for once.
Here we go!
Alright. Getting the first key, which will also unlock more stages because we can go to the basement. Bowser fight, as always, you can either throw or do a bit of a safe strat with like the drag. I will see what I will do. I will feel like a throw. Eat. Got it. Yeah, also Bowser, like if you get all the 70 stars eventually, it's not over yet because you also have to beat Bowser as part of the challenge. And getting into the Bowser fight with 70 stars is so incredibly nerve-wracking. Because it's hard, and many top runners and top IronMario players have lost their runs due to getting hit in Bowser 3 with 70 stars, which is like so unfortunate. But yeah, it's the nerves. The nerves are everything here. You have to keep a calm mind.
Yeah, we also haven't seen Womps or What Dry World, that's true.
Yep, or TTC. We have surprisingly not seen many stages yet. BBH, oh, it's not what I want to see here. So we're gonna get the bare minimum and just get out of here, I think. Because we have a pretty good star count. I've collected most of the things that I need to collect. Oh, there's an enemy. between this eye. I kind of want to kill this eye. Yeah, BBH is a tricky stage, as I said. Probably top 5 worst stages that you can do in IronMario. With THI, LLL, and the classic contenders. Because most of the problems in BBH are the doors. You don't know what is behind the door, and there's like no way to really check. And behind the door can just be an enemy, and then you're dead, which is very unfortunate because it's like 0 your fault even. That eye position is also. I want to kill that scuttlebug before I tackle the eye 100%. Okay, that boo came dangerously close from the back there.
Yeah. I was going to say, not a lot of room to run around.
Okay. And 40 stars. Nice. That's a run.
Really nice.
Okay, we do kind of want to get at least merry-go-round still and hopefully find... Oh no, we have the open star already. Ooh, that ghost. So I'm gonna get merry-go-round and get out of here. I am not confident in BBH at all to go into the mansion. It's a hellish place. Even here with this door and the doors downstairs is kind of risky. Maybe it's safer. Oh, there was a ghost right behind the door. I don't know if you saw that for a second there.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna go in here. I tried to peek like with the camera through the wall, and it did actually help. Okay, nothing's here too, so we can jump down. There's water, don't get damaged. Hopefully no ghost is hunting us. And then we're gonna get this star, and we're out of here. Which probably will not spawn down here, which I now realized, which is gonna be a bit of a problem. Because we need to face that boo after all. That's a problem for future Bowser. I do not worry about that right now. Yup. But at least it's outside, so we don't need to enter the mansion. But we still need to be careful after the elevator. There's gonna be a ghost. I need to remember that. Oh, that was a money back coin. Look at that. That red coin was a fake. So, Mr. Ghost, will you kill me? Don't know how I will do this. I will just prepare to ground pound as fast as I can, as soon as I'm up there. Okay. Well, that was actually much more chill than I thought. Very nice RNG with that ghost. And the star somewhere spawned outside, as far as I remember. Somewhere at least. Somewhere outside? Wait, I did a whole round. When did it spawn? I could swear it was out there.
This is a hard one to tell where things spawn, to be fair. I mean, look honestly, at the background and the stars, too.
Yeah, the star is exactly the same color as the skybox. It's a bit unfair. But yeah, out of here. I don't want to deal with this, honestly. Okay. One more hard stage done. Honestly, we are only a couple of good stages away from like getting really high star counts, because Worms is free with 7 stars. There is TTM with like 5 stars, if we haven't done that already in the beginning. I don't remember, it was the seed. No, we have not. So there's TTM, there is Worms, there is BOB has also a couple of good stars. So actually we have lots of easy stages left, and we have a high star count already, so that's pretty good. Let's see if we can push this run into the 70 length. Oh, Fire C is a risk one. I definitely don't want reds here. I do not care, I just want to survive the stage. I don't like this amp at all. I will double jump over it. So shoutouts to GDQ Racing with the music here.
Oh yeah.
What is that shadow? Is that an amp? No, it's not. Hello, bully. So this section, damageless, is a bit scary. You need to be a bit precise with your jumps. But you can always be safe in the very middle. So as long as you don't forget that, you can kind of take it slow. Okay, okay. And Bowser 2. Very scary music for this fight. I'm gonna take my time with Bowser 2. I'm gonna just drag him into the bomb. Alright. Yeah, 5C is a bit of a scary one sometimes, dependent on where you spawn. I had a pretty good spawn still. You can spawn like in the very beginning of the stage, and that's kind of scary, but...
Yeah. I'm trying to be quiet here because I know that was hard in particular, and I'm trying to give you some space to focus here. You're doing great.
Thank you. Yeah, it's getting into the star counts where I do start to get a bit of nerves. Oh. Wait a second. There is a star and a box, that's good. Nothing on the castle, nothing on the island, that's also good. Box there, box there. I'm trying to assess the situation. There's a star and tricky triangles down there. Okay. So we're just gonna hopefully get that box, and it's hopefully gonna be a star. If this is the green demon, there's a high chance I will die because the wind physics make it impossible to predict how to grab the star and stuff. Like you see, you get boosted so high if you jump normally, and I cannot really ground pound because that will already make me lose time to the green demon. But I really want to check that box because the star is so close. He instantly dives, it's not good. We'll get there. Maybe a backflip. Oh, thank God, that's amazing. That's very good.
Wow. Well done.
Which one do we go first? It doesn't really matter. That was very good that we found this first try. There's so many boxes in the stage. Oh, and we are spawned right back here. That's amazing. Okay, 43, man. This is a run. I'm getting a bit nervous, dude. Okay, give me good spawns. No, not you. Okay, got him. No star in here. Oh, there's the other open star on the carpet thing. Nice, we can go there. Okay. 44. Oh no, not you. Okay, got him. I'm gonna grab that one star at Tricky Triangles and be out of here again. I do not want to deal with more of this stage. Oh, there's actually... Wait, there's 2 open stars still, and they're both there, so we get both of them, I like. Definitely get both of them. Alright.
Here we go!
And then one more. Back here. Would be a bit of a detour, but whatever. Where can I drop? I actually don't really know where to drop down here. I'm gonna check that with C up. It's always a good... I can probably roll directly kind of there to the star. Okay. Nice. Rainbow Ride cleared. 46 star. 46.
Wow.
Yeah, we're getting into a deep run here. I actually... Oh god, this is the stage that killed us last time, so let's focus up here. Just gonna play it safe. Oh god, there is no wing cap here. There is MIPS here. Wait, this is bad. This is very bad. Why is there no wing cap down here? That's not good at all. Where are the wing caps, man? There's 2. Please don't run out. There's Toad! Hello! What is up with this stage, dude? Wait, should I don't think I will get MIPS though. I think it's too risky, because if there's no wing cap down there, and I take too long to get MIPS, I will be dead. And the run's over.
Not worth it.
I don't think it's worth it, yeah. So unlucky, that's 1 free star gone. But hey, MIPS is just an addition. So let's rather focus on the reds here. I kind of don't see a single red. They have to be all down, I guess. There's one up there, and one is very down here. Oh, I just missed it. I'll play it safe. I will get another refreshment. Considering that, yeah, just the fact that I died here last time in the run. I don't want to repeat that mistake. There is a wing cap all the way up, so let's go all the way up first, I guess. Kind of want to get these low reds though. Then refresh, go back here. Yeah, I think I have a kind of plan. Good. We'll just go refresh. Yeah, that MIPS is absolutely cursed. I do agree. That's not a good MIPS play. Oh, there's one more down there. I need one more round here with the cap. But better to take it, as I always say, better to take it slow and be patient, especially with such a high star count, than to later regret it. Because
And especially where these boxes are located here too.
Yup. Missed it on the way back. If not, I need to refresh. Yup. It's very unfortunate. It's the first time I actually ever see that there is not a single box here at the cannon. So you always need to refresh up here. Uh-oh. Oh, I am dead. think I messed it up. Oh god. I will need to make it to that island. And then ground pound. That was not good. I did the cannon shot too low. I think I will overshoot like this. And then I am... Actually, I will go here to the poles. I will go to the poles. That's the smart strat. I'll go there, drop down without damage, even if the wing cap runs out. That's the gaming strats right here. Okay. That one. Into the thing. And then last trip up here. This took a long time. This was a long stage. But we need to be careful. Can I hit that? Ooh, the 360 no scope. That's good. Nice.
Here we go!
Everyone's heart rate is rising, I see.
I'm trying to just like let you do your thing, let you cook, you know?
Yep, I'm trying my best. And it's actually incredible, even to get the run to like 50 stars in like a no reset setting like this. I think it's already an accomplishment I will be happy about. So we're gonna check Vanish Cap next. BOB, okay, that's actually not a bad stage at all, minus the fact that there's sometimes very bad RNG with the balls that spawn from the sky. But there's usually it's quite a safe stage in my opinion, especially now with the iframes. It has jumped in ranks for like being absolutely horrendous to being pretty okay. So BOB has two boxes. One with the fake, one with the star. So as soon as we find one of them, we can kind of check if the other one is correct. Just need to check where the boxes are. Also, I see there's a secret. I have found 4 secrets. One is on the top. So we could potentially go for secrets as well, if there's none on the island. There's the open star, that's good to know. Also vanilla color, pretty cool. Even reds is pretty safe, and 100 coins is pretty safe. There's a box. The box is right where the balls fall from the sky. So I'm gonna do it still, but I'm first gonna do this thing here, just to be a bit. Hey, what do you do? Okay, and this star will again spawn wherever, so we can have more time to scout the level a bit for the last secret, maybe. Okay, it's there. Yeah, let's just go there. Oh, there's a box. Interesting. We could open this box first. Is there any enemy up here? Oh, there was. Ooh, those are the balls that I was talking about. Koopa Race we're also gonna do for sure. Koopa Race is a pretty nice star. I like it. And then we can scout the mountain. Hey, I don't like that bomb. Careful of the balls here. You can use the warp though. Oh god, there was a bomb. That was a bit risky. I did not see that bomb in the corner. Okay, so here's a secret. I think there was one more secret here on the mountain. Well, while we wait for Koopa, I will quickly scout a bit. Yeah, there's the secret there. I think with that we have all the secrets as well. But yeah. Usually during this waiting time in my blindfolded runs when we wait for Koopa, I like to ask the question to chat. How's life?
I am clenching right now. I'm trying to stay calm for you, and you're doing so well.
it's a bit of a nerve-wracking run for sure.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. I gotta stay strong for you.
Ooh, okay, that's possible.
Oh wow.
A bit far away, but definitely possible. I think this run is very good. And it's very nice that we have so many easy stages still left. We still have Worms, we still have TTM. Yep. Those would instantly push us close to 70. But we also have not found Leaf Lava Land yet, and that is a bit of a scary part.
What about TTC as well?
TTC is actually pretty good, yeah. It's very fast.
That's a good one?
Yeah, in my opinion it is.
Have we seen Dry World?
Also not, no. We have all the easy stages left.
Oh, nice. Okay, so anything but Lethal Lava Land. Anything but Lethal Lava Land.
Exactly, yeah. Basically,
right.
We are good to go. I don't even need to collect many stars. Just, we need to find... Or we need to just survive LLL. Let's say it like that. Even if we just get 1 star there, I will be fine.
And the water bombs in this level are also kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm trying to bait them before I open the box here. But I think I'm safe. Okay, that's not the... I've been so lucky with the boxes in this run.
Nice.
I've barely hit the green demon at all.
Well, I'm always afraid to say anything else in response to this. I don't need chat blaming me, so I'm just gonna stay quiet on that one.
Oh god, I had an heart attack.
I think I stopped breathing there for a second. I'm just gonna go into my blanket fort and just think about that for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the stage. I thought about being secrets, but honestly, I had enough.
I'm scared. Yeah.
Okay. So let's hope we find the easy ones.
Chat, that's not funny. Chat, that is not funny. Look at Chat, Bubsy. They thought that was funny. That's not funny. I'm scared.
Okay, so we have all the upstairs stages. And I also think in this seed we have not done Wing Cap Rats yet. Which could... Or actually... I don't remember if it was this one or the last one. Maybe we've done it already. That would be great. Okay, give me a good one. I mean...
That is not hilarious.
Not a bad one, but I don't like to get down here at all.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Give me 1 second here to analyze. So we go on the down platforms always. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god, that was so dumb what I did. I can't believe I survived that. It was absolutely my fault as well. Oh god, okay, a bit too many heart attacks in recent 5 minutes. Oh god, there's a whole fire galore here. What's this? I mean, as long as I don't stop, it should be fine. I think these fires will activate if I go for that red, so I will actually go down one more time. Bait the flames. Then go up here. Hopefully there's no fire up here because that would be very bad. Okay, there's one. Where are the reds? There's one. Oh, we're gonna just climb, I guess.
There may be one back on a platform that you missed. Way back towards the end of the stage.
There's an M. It's gonna go all the way up, I think.
I'd like to be wrong. I hope.
I am missing a coin, which I'm really not happy about.
Yeah, I think I know where it is. I committed it to memory just in case I thought I was seeing. It's at the at where the vanilla end to this is on the rotating platform.
Sorry, what did you say? It was a bit quiet.
Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. It's the rotating platforms at the end.
There it was.
Yeah, by like where the
no.
switch is. Yeah, it's like the platform before that. Yeah.
Are
So
you
like
kidding
where
me? Did I miss that?
Yeah. Like where you almost died.
Yeah.
It's by that. Yeah.
That is not so good.
Yeah, the chat reminded me, and I took a mental inventory, and I'm like, yeah, chat's right there.
I mean, it's gonna be fine. The way there is much easier than the way back. So. Oh yeah, I cannot believe I did not see that.
That's okay. I was gonna let you cook, you know, let you do everything else first. We could always go back for it.
Okay.
Of course, right?
Okay, that should be safe. Oh, there.
Yep. Holy smokes.
Okay, hopefully getting the fast stages now.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Come on, give me TTM, man.
Can someone spare
Wet
Bubsia?
Yes.
All right, WDW. We will take that.
Okay, I'd take a Wet Dry World any day. There's lots of boxes in Wet Dry World. But there's also lots of stars to check the boxes with. Because there's 2 stars actually behind boxes in this one. Which you kind of should check if you have the chance. But I don't see a single star down here. The secret is up there, which is also not so good. Is this one of the infamous yikes Wet Dry Worlds? Where is everything? Jesus Christ, and there's amps. I don't like it a single bit.
I don't like amps.
Do I get fall damage if I mess this up? Actually, I do. Just not to fail it. Where are all the stars? What is that?
They can't be downtown, can they?
They can, yeah, and we will go there as well. But there should be one open star. There. That's not good for the boxes, at least. We might need to skip the boxes, which is ridiculously bad. Or we gamble with 53 stars, but I really would like not to. I guess we could spawn the secrets though, and then use that secret star to. Yeah, let's do that. That's a much better idea. We can use the secret star to find the green demon box if it spawns in a bit of a better location. Yes, this is perfect. This is a very good location for the star.
I like
so
that.
now we can check all the boxes around here, and if we find the green demon, we just go to safety, and then we can check all the other boxes for the 2 stars. Okay, it's not. That's 1 star. That's not. We'll keep checking because the spawn is amazing for the star. There are more. Is there not this? I thought there was one more box down here somewhere. I guess we need to go up a bit. But I still think it's. Oh, no! Whoa!
I mean this with all the love in the world. Could you not?
I will try. So we're gonna get one of these boxes here has to be the star or the demon. So that's not it. Also, going for 100 coins is a viable strat here in Wetry World. I don't really like it myself. Okay, we found both stars. And then the last box that we did not check is the green demon. That's so funny. Now we just need to remember which boxes were what, and then it's nice.
Chat's making me laugh right now.
Pick up this one.
No way! What do you mean, dude? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Game over.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
He wasn't even rendered when I looked there to search the star. That was the problem. That's why I thought there's nothing.
I gotta watch the instant replay. I'm watching it right now on the other side.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, that was out of nowhere. I saw that. Oh.
But yeah, unfortunate. That would have been a really, really good run. But I mean, we got 54 stars.
It is a really, really good run. What are you saying?
Yeah. Ooh. But yeah.
All right, who told someone to watch the run? Who tweeted the run?
Who jinxed it?
All right, so what would you like to do from here, Bubsy? Would you like to do you want to try working on that 50? Do you need a break for a second? What would you like to do?
We have half an hour left, correct?
Correct.
Then I think what I would like to do is showcase the hardcore settings because
Okay.
let's add some
All right,
more
hardcore
stress onto
showcase.
it.
Yeah.
So there's multiple settings here. I can first quickly showcase the light setting as well, which is a new setting that came in the newest patch. And it's basically for beginners or like people who are trying to get into IronMario but are maybe not good enough yet in like movement and stuff. And the goal is to get 50 stars and you have 3 lives instead of 1, which is really, really nice. So you have like this little up left in the corner, you have this like 3 Mario heads which represent your lives. And each time you get damaged, you just lose one of those instead of like instantly deleting your file, which is pretty cool, I think. So I can highly recommend for anyone who wants to like who saw me play this now and like thinks that is funny for whatever reason. Can highly recommend to try out this game with like the light mode. So if you get fall damage, you see top left there's like 1 Mario head gone now, and then you can just like continue and try again, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
It's or like if you want to speedrun or something, that's also really nice. gonna quickly reset this. I just wanted to show that this mode exists.
Mario.
And,
But yeah, everybody's ready for the hardcore. Everybody's ready. That was good for beginner settings, which I would also recommend that. I might give that a try at some point. Now we're going to see, I have been told by folks in chat that this is ridiculous, to say the least. Ridiculously wild, if you will.
yeah, hardcore is like, you know, what we've been showcasing just now, what was already so nerve-wracking and stuff, was the base settings. Get 70 stars, no damage, no deaths, no exiting cores, no caps, no shell, and green demon boxes, right?
Yeah.
So there is also a hardcore setting, which there's extra enemies in every stage, and there's a lot of extra enemies. Some enemies are double the speed. There is 2 green demon boxes per course, and you can only swim half as long. So especially the enemies are insane in this. And also there's 120 star, which is a whole nother thing, because then you need to go for all these stars, like also 100 coin stars in every stage. But that's a whole other story. So yeah, hardcore is pretty hard. You can see even here are enemies everywhere already. And they are plenty. There are plenty. Also, I did randomize coin colors and stuff.
Can I just say, though, like, I know you didn't get the 70 you wanted, but, like, I'm super proud of you. Like, that was a really good run.
Thank you very much. And there's Leaf Lava Land on hardcore, of course. Like, why not? But yeah, thank you very much. I think we had a very good run going. It was very unfortunate. I think, like, with all the stages that we had left, it was likely that we could have finished it. Whoa! You see how fast it is? Oh my god. There's fire for... I don't know from where even. Like, some enemies have red eyes, as you can see. And those... Yeah, I cannot get there without the shell.
Oh, that's scary. The red eyes, yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, the red-eyed enemies are double the speed. There's a star. And yeah, as you can see, this is just like insanely hardcore. There's enemies stacked on enemies, so you cannot even see some of them, and then it's suddenly a fire splitter or something. Like that's hardcore for you. It's just a whole reset fest. And there's so far one person in the world who has beaten 70 star with hardcore on. All the other categories have not been beaten yet in hardcore at all. I mean, I cannot promise that I will beat anything with hardcore now, but I'm gonna try to get as many stars as I can as a little showcase for the end here.
Oh, sure. By the way, too, just so you know, when you check out the VOD, Bubzia, when you did get flung like that, Richard did an instant replay of that. It looked really cool, just so you know. Like, I really liked it. It was good. It was good.
Very nice.
That was the way to go. If you were going to go, that was a cool way to do it, at least. It was very dramatic.
Absolutely, yeah. Also, I'm just going to reset DDD because it's too slow. There's no action. Even in hardcore, it's pretty tame. There's just a few more fishes, so...
If you get the aquarium, I would like to see the aquarium.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think the aquarium is much worse than DDD. But yeah, one day I hope we will see a hardcore 120 star completion. That's going to be an absolute milestone.
Oh, yes. It could be you.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe. So PSS is also funny. Like, you know, this was this easy, nice stage.
Oh, no. Are there enemies on the slide?
I might not be in hardcore, because there should be a lot of more enemies.
Okay, so you're not in hardcore. Okay, all right, we'll just do a quick reset.
I think the settings did not get saved, yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah, because I reset
quick reset.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, quick reset. We're good. Do you have to do this every single time you reset?
No, there's a button to save your settings as default, just I didn't press that.
You're going to do this the next time you play. You'll be like, why is this my default?
And I also like to turn off random coin colors, because at least knowing where the red coins are is very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Whoa! Okay, this looks a little more like what I was expecting. Okay. Yup.
There was a fun... I remember when the whole IronMario became a thing, I very early on suggested to the IronMario team for a little new extra challenge, that if you miss a Bowser throw, you should also die.
Oh, I think
everyone...
Cool.
everyone started hating me because of this idea. But
Okay, why
it will
are
be
the
fun.
fire things a different color? Is that just my eyes doing that?
No, they also spit fire double the speed. Just they are underwater here
Oh.
a bit, so we are a bit
Okay.
safe at least.
Okay,
So you see the amp is, for example, also red, and it's like zoom in.
moving faster. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh! Oh my gosh!
It was close.
Wow! Wow! That's one.
Also, the red-eyed Chuckies, they are the worst. They are so fast. What do I do here?
That was a heck of a grab on that star.
What? Oh, there's 2 green demons. I forgot.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Well, that's hardcore for you. I haven't played hardcore
Okay.
in a while.
PV of one.
So. Oh yeah, that's a setting that there's 2 green demons. That's tricky. I can't believe that Hevo spawned in there. That was so
You're gonna see that for a while now. Every time you see that heave ho, you're gonna be like,
Oh yeah. I'll be scared to jump down there from this warp. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's
okay. All right, gaming. All right, we'll take it.
Very good spawn as well, because otherwise you could not really get there without riding the carpet.
All right, tied. PB of one. Let's go.
Let's get to like. Oh god, I don't see
Oh
anything.
my! This is oh
I will just
my
get out.
gosh!
Bye.
That's a
Oh
cluster.
god, there's more.
That-
There's more. It's...
That's mean. Oh my gosh.
That's hardcore for you.
That's I have feelings about this. I have a lot of feelings right now.
So even getting 70 star, it's I cannot believe that it's actually happened. Like huge shoutouts to Deckage who finished this, because that is insane. Like it's such a crazy challenge.
That is wild. Okay, Bob. How hard
Yeah.
can Bob be?
Yeah, it cannot be too bad, right?
Yeah. It's what could possibly go wrong, right? It's just Bob. It's just Bob.
Some
Bob's
enemies
supposed to be
here, some secrets. We're again searching for kind of boxes and the open star.
Can the pink bombs hurt you here? I don't think so.
But there's the open star, okay. And I found 2 boxes already, so we're gonna go for a little red green demon run.
All I can
God.
say is you asked for this if you pop a green demon.
Yes.
Oh my
I have
gosh.
the power of RNG in my hands. It's good.
The Gamba. I'm impressed. You know what? I wouldn't be brave enough to do that. So look at that. Fortune favors the bold.
Yup. Whoa, go away. Okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
So we get this star.
Okay, there's
get
another one.
king.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, 2. That's nice.
I'm surprised in hardcore there's not like a 30-star mode to start or something like that. You know, something to
Yeah.
kind of get your feet wet.
Maybe in future patches there will be more like
Yeah.
intermediate categories. We'll see.
Yeah,
The devs are
yeah.
definitely
Not
working a
necessarily
lot.
like a multi-hit, but like a 30, you know,
Yeah.
like a 30-star.
I don't like that there's fire and the Chucky
yeah.
in the boss fight here.
It's so small. The Chucky, I think, is doable. That it's that little itty-bitty fire that I don't like personally. All right. What are you doing off the peak of your mountain here, King Bob Also, we haven't seen Womps once today, and I consider this to be bad.
Yeah. Worms is like the best stage, so it is pretty cursed that it's not going up. Same as TTC, honestly. Like both of these good stages are somehow gone. Uber Race is also pretty free.
All right, so this is a PV so far. This is 3. 3 is
Yeah, this is
fantastic so far.
I
want.
I want like 10. Then I would be satisfied. But oh god, that boom boom.
I'm happy you're still alive. How?
Yeah, it's
How?
a bit of a weird thing during cutscenes in SM64. The game continues like, oh god, that bomb's fast.
I mean, I'm happy you're still alive, but I don't know how. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Just
What did you
calm
say
and
before
relax.
about
That's
trying to
all
go
we-
too fast? You just said earlier in the stream to not do that, and what do you do?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So,
Oh my gosh.
how's life?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think you may have taken a couple months off my life with some of these maneuvers you've done in this stream.
But I'm happy that
heck.
it seems like the people enjoy the showcase, so I'm very happy.
Oh, yeah. I think
At
everyone's...
least, I'm very happy that we could at least showcase like a deep run, because what I really like
Yeah.
about Iron Mario is that the nerfs really transcend to the viewers, I think. Like if you get the deep run going, it's like universal nerfs but with everyone, which is super cool.
Yeah. There you go. That's a nice landing there.
Whoa.
Oh! I think you went flying into the void once before. It didn't go well for you, Vepsia. Don't do it again.
Yeah, I think that's all I want to get here.
Yeah.
I will move on. And hopefully
Okay,
see.
so four. Four's a PB
Yeah.
so far for hardcore.
Four is
All right.
pretty good.
That's very good.
I don't have the indicators on the doors on, so now you can see I need to check every single one. HMC in hardcore is a whole different beast again.
You handled it pretty well last time, but this is
Yeah.
hardcore. It's a little different.
I just heard the fire sound.
Ooh, you never want to hear that.
Oh, well, wow, that was a very stupid mistake.
Oh, no. Everyone makes those.
It was just a classic little bonk. That's the thing, like,
4 stars there.
it's also something that I noticed, like, after you have a deep run, like, with the 50-something that we had, afterwards, you start playing so much more aggressive. Oh, it's again BOB. Let's search some different
Oh,
stage.
yeah.
You play so much more aggressive because, you know, you want to get back to that state where you were. I think it's like something psychological in humans. Yeah, I hope we find the remaining stages so people can see like WOMs and TTC. TTC is pretty fun because it has like, every time you enter the stage, it has a random time setting. So sometimes it's stopped, sometimes it's like fast, sometimes it's random. I don't know.
Yeah, we also haven't seen Metal Cap yet either.
Oh, true. Yep. Yeah, it's funny because I really thought when I submitted this showcase here, I really thought that like most of it would be like, I don't know, like very quick resets into like the first 2 or 3 stages, and like we actually only had like 2 runs that were both decently long.
No, it was great.
Yeah,
This has been a great showcase.
It's pretty good. It's better than resetting for sure.
No, I get that.
So now we have the key. We can go downstairs. Metal Cap is actually in base settings it's very, very okay. In hardcore it's so bad because there is so many of these snuffits that shoot at you, and you can take them out with the Metal Cap that you have initially, but once you lose it and you did not kill everyone yet, that's when things get rough. TTC, look at that.
All right, there we go. Now,
Are you ready for red-eyed super fast hevos?
yes, first of all. Second of all, with Iron Mario here, now you get random speeds every single time you head in this stage, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
With the clock? Yeah. You spawned at the top, though, which is typically pretty good, right? Because you get to see things easier. That's a good spawn.
You can usually check like at the top if there's something, then it's always easier to drop down than to climb up. at least in most cases. So at least you save time. Also, did we get any notice of this like super green fit that we have? It's like a full-on outfit from Mario going on.
Hey, green is lucky. Green was a lucky color for you today.
Yeah.
Very lucky color.
Oh god. Flames.
Oh, okay. Too
There's
fast,
one
flames
star.
butt. Stop clock.
There's a super fast Evo. Do you see that guy down there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
They
ridiculous. Oh,
are
did you see that bomb that just went flying?
I have literal nightmares of these fast Evos. They are my absolute, like, what is this?
Oh, you're gonna try to long jump into that?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Wow! I have nightmares. Long jumps right into it. That was cool. That was very cool.
As long as you don't get hit, it's all fine.
All right. Well, look at that. Okay, now I see why you like 2TC and
Yeah, it has
IronMario.
all the stars are open. It's the same as in TTM, like all the stars are open, and that usually makes for a very fast stage. And also safe, because you usually can just... Oh god. I don't say anything. There's more Hevos. Oh god. Bounce? Well, just when I said that it's relatively safe.
I think Bowser gave them a raise. I'm gonna say that right now. Bowser gave them a raise today.
Also, I don't think we have said that before, but for those who think they can cheat and stuff, the devs actually did patch out some
Oh, yeah,
glitches.
yeah.
So,
I see
for
that.
example, LBJ, you can still clip out of bounds, but you cannot really BJ here because there is no invisible wall to BJ on. So you see, it's just like very weird physics. So you cannot really just like skip stages, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'm glad you showed that off.
Womps, there we go.
Oh my gosh, we
Metal
found
Cap.
Womps. Yep.
But we have Womps with crazy fast Evos, and Lucky Doos and Goombas and everything at once. But again, Womps, same as TTC, same as TTM, all the stars are open, so usually very fast, and Womps is a small stage as well. So usually, wherever you spawn, you probably have a star in like hand's reach, which is like really good.
Oh my gosh, that giant Womp with the red eyes, that's nightmare fuel right there.
Yup.
You're worried about a little heave-ho? No, I understand why, especially the fast one.
We kind of should go for 100 points in one. So that, actually, maybe a good time to showcase a little 100-point star.
Oh.
Just the switch is like so underneath this thing here, which I am a bit scared of, but hey.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay. And that's
Oh,
actually
there's Lakitu.
one thing. Yeah, that's one thing about hardcore that actually is easier than in base, maybe, because there's so many extra coins from all the extra enemies. So getting 100 coin stars is like not easier, but in some instances it makes it like much more bearable because you have so many extra enemies with coins.
Sure.
Of course, you also have to dodge these enemies extra, so it's kind of a trade-off. But so far, from what I've played, when I played hardcore 120 star for a tiny bit, the 100 coin stars did not seem much worse than in base. That red. Oh, what? From
What
where?
hit you?
Wall hacks.
I want... Hang on. I'm gonna watch
snuff that
this on the
literally
replay.
snapped me through the wall.
What hit you? Was that a sniff it?
Yeah. Like through
Hang
the
on,
wall. I just saw the ammunition come out. Absolute wall hacked. That's crazy.
No. Bubsy wasn't doing blindfolded runs. I'm trying to see what this was still. Yeah, it was definitely a sniff it, but I don't know where you were being shot. Or sorry, a shy guy. Or sniff it, yeah.
Something.
I don't know where you were being shot from, though.
But yeah, that's just hardcore for you. It happens.
Yeah.
So the PB was still 4, right? That's not too high.
Yeah, 4.
We can
I
beat
don't know.
that.
It's hardcore. I don't think I could get like 1 or 2 in hardcore.
I'm gonna go for it. Oh no. Oh, there's a star. That was lucky.
Here we go!
We still have about 10 minutes left, but I want to leave you enough time where you are not rushing shoutouts. So I'll let you do your shoutouts right now, just so you have enough time to really think
Yeah,
them through.
absolutely. So the biggest shout that I have is honestly just going to the team that works for IronMario and like to make this possible and who made this possible already. I think it's so awesome, such an awesome concept. And you know, speedrunning as a whole scene is always, people are talking about like, yeah, okay, but speedrunning is dying, so this game is dying because the world record is like not beatable anymore and this and that. But I think, oh god, dude, this lucky. But I think like, especially bringing like new fresh wind into games with stuff like this, with like IronMario or like IronMon, for example, all of these things, randomizers, it brings like so much fresh wind into the game that like it really refreshes the whole community and like everyone around it, which I think is really, really great. So huge shoutouts to the developers, to everyone involved, to all the players who have finished this so far. You're doing a great job. And for all of those who are grinding it still. And yeah, the classic shoutouts to my community, of course. That's once again. Huge shoutouts to my community to support me on my streams. It's been a wild ride so far since I went full time. Lots of stuff happening. Oh god, where am I? But we've achieved already many things. We're gonna keep pushing with blindfolded 120 star next. And wow. That was the money back home. Yeah, that's basically it. Huge shoutouts for having me here on the show, of course. So thank you very much.
You're
It's a
welcome.
cool showcase.
It's been wonderful having you here. And I want to have you all know, by the way, that Bubsy is doing this like in the middle of the night. Like, Bubsy is not in our local time zone right here at GDQ. So we want to give Bubsy a big shout out for doing this literally in the middle of the night in Europe.
I'm having a bit of a sleepy debuff right here for this run.
Yeah.
But I think I managed pretty well still. Oh my god, this is tricky. Considering it's close to 4 a.m. and we got a 50 star. Oh, going!
Aww. But yeah, 50 stars at like 4 a.m. I could not play that optimally at that time of night, so. Dang.
Okay, we're gonna try for like... Yeah, I'll try to get something going here because it's not going too well in the hardcore so far.
I also did want to give a shout out to DGR Dave as well, too.
Yeah,
DGR Dave.
Absolutely, the founder of the idea of this whole challenge.
AKA John Sports. But no, and I like the way how you put this, Bubsia. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, not as many people are speedrunning side. It is because of challenges like this and because of randomizers. That is what keeps the speedrunning skills fresh without the burnout.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think enough people get credit for developing stuff that prevents speedrunners from burnout.
Absolutely, I totally agree. So yeah, we're back in HMC here. I'm gonna go into the Toxic Maze. Showcase one more time that little trick that I showed earlier to look through the walls. So we see there's a bully down there. Check the other wall. The red-eyed Hevo, but no stars from what I see, so not really worth going down. Oh, there's a
I
star.
find that impressive how you can look, you know which walls and which angles you can look through to see where stars are. That's really knowing the layout of the level. Every
Yeah.
time you do something like that, I'm like, that's really impressive.
That comes with time and practice, usually. Whoa. I am very sure there's gonna be a star in this lake. In HMC, a rule of thumb, if you cannot find stars, they are usually all at this lake. There's like always stars here. It's incredible. I don't know why, but of course when I say that, there's one.
Oh gosh, I call these the boss bass fish. I'm sure they're called something else, but that's what they remind me of.
Yep. They are also much more present in hardcore here. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. Oh, and swimming them out is pretty difficult. So actually, wait, we have like a couple of minutes left. Do you want to see something crazy? Let's get 1 star.
All right, 1 star, 1 star of 10. You have no hat on. Oh wait, it's a brown hat.
Was there a sign?
Okay.
I think I bumped on a sign. It's ridiculous. So, the door. Oh, we are in hardcore as well. Wait.
Oh, why did you do that to yourself?
The door is not where it's supposed to be, I have to say. Usually, it should be right here. Yeah, something was off.
You're on the side of the wall.
Okay, we gotta do.
All right, well, let me try. Don't do hardcore though. You want to do hardcore? Oh wait, did you turn it off? Okay, good.
No, I did not turn it off, I think. But
no, you're still on hardcore. What a gamer.
yeah, honestly, it doesn't really matter in blindfolded because, as you will see, as soon as we spawn into the stage, there's like a 99% chance that we anyways just gonna die instantly.
Yeah.
And so far, I have not managed to get the single star because, as you can imagine, the strategy is just jump and hope that it's right above you. But maybe today's the day.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, jump into the star. Please. Oh, I killed something. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is actually.
So this is kind of what we do on streams these days when I'm tired of running. We just jump around for stars and hope that we hit something.
This is funny, actually.
It's a bit of
yeah.
I don't think there's anything around here. I'm trying to figure out what stage this is. There was a fire spitter. But usually you can very easily tell what stage you are in by the enemy sounds. But in hardcore, of course, there's enemies that are not usually in the stages. It's a very closed room where I am. So it's either HMC or actually BBH fitting to the music. I don't know. But yeah.
If you want to see more of this, y'all better follow Bubzia.
Exactly.
If Bubzia's doing this, give Bubzia some follows,
Also
right?
HMC.
Do it.
So yeah,
This is very-
do we have time for one more? I don't know. Like, tell me how it feels best for you.
Yeah, one more. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do one.
That was not a good one. You did kill a Lakitu, though, which was hella impressive.
That's pretty good.
I liked it.
Today,
One more.
actually, on stream, we have opened a box blindfolded, but it was the green demon and not the star. So we were close to actually getting one. It's just a matter of time and attempts now. Okay, this is the run. Might not be the run. Oh, I'm alive? I'm not alive.
Oh my gosh, that was so close.
That was close.
That was very close. Wow.
Okay.
That was. Oh my
It's
god,
a good stage, actually.
you have to
DTC is
see
a
the
good
replay
stage.
on that. You have to see the replay on that at some point. I'm watching it right now one more time. Just, oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. It really was so close. I agree. It was right there. Oh my gosh. That was just off. Oh. Well, again,
One day.
Bubzia,
One day.
on behalf On behalf of GDQ, I want to say thank you so much again for being here.
Yes, thank you also very much for letting me showcase this. It was fun. Definitely happy about the runs that we got. And yeah, hope you all had fun as well.
All right. Well, again, I want to remind you all, this isn't the end of our GDQ broadcast. Really quick, again, please follow Bubzia, twitch.tv/Bubzia, one word. If you are on YouTube as well, again, that's BVZIA, twitch.tv/Bubzia. Please give Bubzia some love if you'd like to especially see more of that. Again, as stated, this isn't the end of our broadcast. Please stay tuned for Game Masters coming up after the break.